Oh, all right. Okay. I guess we're live. All right. What's up, guys? Randy with Nerd Steplar. Sup? Super close to the camera because I was messing around trying to get this thing to work, and it seems it has. So that's nice. I figured it out. That's all of my technological know-how is from things going wrong and then a bunch of trial and error. As it happens to be this time. Okay. And as the title reads, it should at least read, I think it does. This is the very first official ShinyDex stream. Isn't that exciting? Just make sure that everything did start correctly here. How can I, where is that? Where is all that info? There it is. Okay, yes. Great. Okay, so we are going to grab this. We're going to, yeah, right now. So what's happening in game? As you can see, something is happening already. I would have come to you like almost a half hour ago, but yeah. Excuse me. I've been messing around with things, but now we're ready to go. Yeah, okay, you're good. 20 minutes ago, not a half hour. So right now I'm actually get out of here. So I'm making a salty sandwich. That's my goal right now at the moment. As you saw, we have 2290 BP, and that's not going to take very long to get to 3000. We have one more place to unlock. At the moment, I'm a day behind on my clock. And I take it back, I'm a half a day behind on my clock. Excuse me. I plan to unlock this last biome. Salty, huh? Okay. Let's go with, well, you know what? What do I have a bunch of down here? This is all pretty salty. Salty. It's salty. I never used potato tortilla before, but let's use it then. Salty cheese. Okay, that'll be enough. Oh. Whoops. Mate, where we at? Wait, we didn't. Oh, we had something up here. I guess not. Yeah, it was just the egg, the tortilla, and the cheese. That doesn't sound like, I don't know what the tortilla is made of, but that doesn't. It could be worse, right? It could definitely be worse. With some more salt. Some salt on top. I've been getting pretty good at these big, like 6 ingredient sandwiches. Okay, this will be a little interesting. This will be a little interesting. I don't know about this. Start with the cheese. So yeah, the goal is to get to 3000 BP, unlock the last biome, and then reset my clock, because then then the outbreaks will be reset. What if we just did something like this? Where those 2 eggs are like that, and one's like that. Okay, let's do this. 1. I think we got this. I think we got it. Oh boy, okay, we made it hard on ourselves here. I don't know. I think we can stand to lose one of the eggs, but I don't think we will. Nice. Locked it in. Ha. That looks. It looks okay. It looks like an omelet. So you have like hard-boiled egg plus omelet plus cheese. The omelet contains both the egg and the cheese already. I don't know. I don't know if that's what that thing is, but that's what it looks like. The tortilla, whatever. Anyway, we just needed a salty sandwich. There it is. Yeah, I have, at the moment, 2 outbreaks that I was particularly fond of, but they're not like something we super have to hunt. Also, one of them was a female Meowstic, and I ended up getting it. Okay. EXP, Rock, Raid, Fairy, Catching Powered Grass, all level 1. That's not what we wanted. That's not what was important there. So yeah, we do have a shiny Meowstic. I only hunted down a little bit of it, and then I did a picnic like that for a random sandwich eating, and then when I came back, there was a shiny Meowstic standing next to me, so that was awesome. And the other one's Milcery, and we don't have any Milcery yet on here, but I do have 2, if not 3. Yeah, no Milcery on here, but I do have 2, if not 3, on my other character, and I'm always looking to hunt those. Although I know 2 of the ones I have were literally I just ran into not even a bunch of Milcery, not an outbreak, not even a bunch of them. Just looked one singular Milcery, and it was shiny both times. Crazy. There's the Meowstic though. If you didn't believe me. Yeah, our shiny boxes stuff is getting a little full and out of place, so I'm gonna have to fix all that eventually, especially now. Maybe between this and the next Saturday stream, I will try to fix up all the shinies and the shiny boxes. And so we'll get a good look. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I believe I'm just going to start with the way I would have done it initially. I'll Paldea box and then the Kitakami box. And I don't know. I'm going to have to really clean these boxes out because it's going to take every single box we got, I feel. Almost half of them, if not more. I think more than half to get the whole shiny decks in here. So we're going to try. We're going to try. I don't know what does more in this situation, Earthquake or Shadow Punch. Probably pretty close. Might be Shadow Punch by a bit. Yeah, so we'll just have to find out, but I'm going to wait so we have the chance of getting a better chance of getting more starter outbreaks. That's kind of what we want to do here. But at the same time, we have other stuff to do that doesn't entail shinies at all, really. And that is hunt down a bunch of legendaries. So that's another thing we're going to do. And I realized, you guys probably all already knew, that there's a... Let's see if we can sneak up on something real quick before I go show you something else. Because I haven't done it. I've been waiting for you guys. Oh, Kaiju, why'd you turn around? You heard me coming. Me and my big flopping footsteps. Alright, do I make a TM? Yes, make a TM, auto battle, sneak up on someone. Alright. We want to show you something. Something we're going to need to do anyway. Yeah, I was going to do this before the stream, but I figured, well, why not just start streaming? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Just trying to get the rest of this BP. Again, not going to take too much longer for 500. And it's actually... While grouping up to do it is very, very, very beneficial for getting BP, a lot of BP fast. We snuck up on him. We didn't have to... Yeah, that's it. Okay, bye, Reuniclus. We will not knock you out. No need. Oh man, I guess I'll do the items on the ground since we're in the water already. Give me that. Give me. Riding, go the right way. Yeah, the thing is, when you do solo quests, it also helps toward a different thing. Now, I don't know, I assume that means when you do them by yourself, but I'm actually not positive about that. That's something maybe worth Googling. Whoa. Don't think I picked up the items here yet. There should be some. Okay, here we go. Here we go. My favorite items. Mints are pretty cool too, I guess, maybe. A bit of them. Some mints. Oh, we just completed it. Nice. Yeah, I hope this stream... It looks like it's okay. I think it's good. I should be keeping an eye on it since I had to mess around with it to start. Alright, let us go to the middle. Make a TM. Alright, there's a chair in your way. Sorry, Pop, did I touch your toe? I'm sorry. Or if you can hear the trucks a little more loudly today, I have the window in the other room open to try to get some warm air in the house because it's actually usually colder in here than it is outside whenever it gets warm out. So that's why I'm always dressed like this, because it's always like 50 degrees in here. Trying to get it up to like 60, that'd be cool. It is probably about 60. Catch a grass-type Pokemon. But what we're going to do first is go down here to the entrance. And yeah, while this isn't maybe a true, it might be a true Shiny Hunt, Living ShinyDex stream here. It may not be, it all depends, and it depends on, yeah, it depends if we have anything good. I feel like it's going to depend on that, but Snacksworth here, he will give you more than one of those treats. I don't know why I just assumed there was one, because if you approach him, you can see he has more to tell you. And yes, he does have more to tell you. Oh. Oh. He's going to give us something for the group quest. It's the first time I've actually done this. Wait a second, a special snack? A Kyogre treat? Are you kidding me right now? That was not something I expected. I didn't know that that was going to require a special treat for Kyogre, but apparently it does. And apparently we did it. So thanks to everybody who grouped up with us in the past, we now have a Kyogre treat, which means we will soon have a Kyogre. That is awesome. All right. Where is that? There is a Kyogre treat indeed. Where will I find that? Definitely not run-of-the-mill. Around Paldea. Odd rocks in the sea. Okay, I can think of a couple places. Oh, famous rock said to bring riches, the Gracia stones then, definitely. Just off the northwestern coast. So you stood there next to the Gracia stones and made a wish and Kyogre appeared. Well, that's like, sounds like a wish being granted there for sure. Big and blue and brazen as you please. Oh, that is awesome. Well, I was going to try to hunt down all the stuff we can get. I don't know how many we'll get, Heather. I mean, doing enough quests to unlock all the upgraded biomes, that should give us a lot of these snacks, right? 20 solo quests. Now, this isn't the same. He wasn't saying this exact stuff in Violet version to me. He wasn't telling me how many solo quests I completed every time. He was just saying, you've gone and completed... I thought he kept saying 10. He just kept telling me 10, and I got like 5 snacks on there. Treats, snack, whatever they call them. What are you giving me this time? Zapdos! Yes! Sweet. Now we're gonna have a pretty awesome team. A Pokemon we'll never use. We will though. I have a hard time using Legendaries because they're just so legendary. Top of the lighthouses, huh? At the top of the lighthouses, looking at a distant city. Cascarrafa? Looking toward Cascarrafa? That would make sense. Or Cortando, I guess. Either way, we'll just go up on the lighthouses and we're gonna see Zapdos probably. Which is funny because it's around all the other electric type things. The Jolteon, Wild Terra Jolteon's over there. Raikou was over there. I was wrong about where that was. And the whole sky lit up like a huge crash of lightning and Zapdos came flying out of nowhere. It blew right by me, quick as a flash. He was shouting that at me. Alright, hopefully I can remember where all these Pokemon are. Do we only have 3 snacks right now? Oh no, we used Raikou, so we only have those 2 now, right? Yes. Okay, good. We can remember that. What do you have for us next? Yeah. See, he keeps telling me different one. We're going to go check Violet in a little bit because I have a bunch of snacks to use over there too. He's giving me a Reshiram treat. Well, how about that? Are there some of these that are exclusive to one version in each? Like Reshiram and Kyurem or something? Are those the two? I don't know. They're like Kyogre and Groudon, for instance. All right, Reshiram, where is this guy? Out near a town that I'd passed through in they're all in Paldea. A town where a lot of hardworking folk live. Cortondo or the Zapapico. Get their hands dirty, Zapapico. Nice height to look upon all their hard work, carved into the landscape, Zapapico. Is named after a pickaxe, right? So, makes sense. And it is a town, not a city, right? Cortondo is pretty small too, though. I don't know if you can count that as a city. All right. I think maybe we start with Reshiram. Just because he's the one I kind of care the least about, because I don't know him at all. You guys probably love him because he is from Black and White, right? Yeah, but let's check our BBQs real quick. Grass type, wild, auto battle, and sneak up on something. Okay. There's our Meowstic. So I don't even think I hunted this down the whole way yet. I feel like we'll just auto battle those things real quick. Knock them out. Might knock them the whole way out. I don't know. Just take a look. You know, see if we get anything. And while we're heading down there, maybe we will spot, you know, another shiny or just a grass type Pokemon we can catch. Maybe sneak up on. We'll let Golurk handle some of this while we look. And yeah, again, these are actually yesterday's outbreaks for me here. We'll get our new ones soon. Oh, speaking of new and grass-type Pokemon, I don't know if I mentioned or at all to you, I do have the not tropical, the coastal biome here upgraded, and so that means there are some Pokemon I haven't caught yet. In fact, here's a Poplio I apparently haven't caught. So there's that. So no need to trade anything over from the other game. We can get everything here, and we are going to. Eventually, all we need to trade over are the other two Paradox Legendaries once we get those, which might be today. Might be today. It's possible we can. You might be too far for a dive ball. It's possible we complete the Pokedex today. That would be amazing. I have no idea what rewards await us. Maybe a Master Ball, maybe something else along with that. Come on, Poplio, why don't you come along with us so we can get on with it? Please? Please? Nope. I should probably not use Golurk. That could have hurt a lot more than that, though. Yeah, that'll do. I kind of like, I forgot the name of it, but Primarina? Yeah. The Water Fairy type, I feel like that's pretty strong. I kind of like that. But at the same time, can you replace Azumarill? Not really. Not really. You're a special attacker, though. That's also makes you different, I guess. I think maybe also works decently in Trick Room. I could be wrong about that. Again, I guess when you get to competitive play, it's, will you please get in this ball? It's like your tactics, they well, one, at least in this format, with one restricted allowed, It revolves around whatever restricted you're bringing, and then whether you're going to play Tailwind or Trick Room. And I guess if you want to try to be adaptable, then you can try to get a team that can go either way. Okay, a lot of Pokeballs being used here. We don't have it yet, so it's going to be a 3-roll, and there we go. Okay. Go. There's a Pulplio. I don't know if I have any from here yet. At all. So that was because we snuck up on it. That's why we got a new thing there. Plus the Elite. Tasker. Pokemon in flight. Uh-oh, can we find a Pokemon in flight? That sounds really hard. Okay, Terra to beat something. That one's made so much easier. That's as easy as a lot of other ones. Is once you beat the game, and you have the ability to do that anytime. Here's a Grook. We don't need to sneak up on him now. Also, great Pokemon. Now, it would be great if we got a Grookie Outbreak or a Litten Outbreak. Now, either of those would be amazing. Any other starters? I know everybody has their personal favorites, but can you guys think of any other like competitively strong starters? There's got to be some. Those are the top two, though, of course, right now. Rillaboom and Incineroar. Which just so happened to be from both Gen 7, right? And what, right? Wait, is that right? No. Hold on. Wait a second. Is Incineroar 7 and Grookie's 8? Yeah, I think that might be right, huh? Let's say, because then Popplio is also 7, I believe. We're going to say 7 ended up with 3 really good starters, but no, I think that Grookie is 8. Feel free to correct me. Man. Okay, Golurk, stop taking so much damage. He's the worst thing to have in against all the things we're trying to catch, but not, it's like the best thing against our Meowstics that we're trying to knock out. Whoa, big damage there. 6. Way to take that one, though, Skarmory. That's nice to see. I always kind of get concerned about the non-evolving Pokemon if they're truly gonna be able to stack up against the fully evolved things. But I would like to use more of them, like Skarmory. Bah. We also got our own Comfy, right? Flowers. And you already saw we have our own Meowstic in there. That Sticky is not the shiny. You guys who followed our journeys through Blueberry Academy may know Sticky. And Scar here, of course. Come on, Brookie, get in that ball. Oh man, you're killing me, Smalls. Literally, I mean, look how small he is. Okay, do we hit him? Or he's gonna hurt himself. Let's just, I guess, let him keep hurting himself. Eventually he'll get caught, right? Hopefully. Or he'll knock himself out and it'll all be a bunch of wasted Ultra Balls. Stop it, Rookie. I'm gonna put you in a Great Ball in a second here. You don't want that, do ya? He's about to get the Badge of Honor Timer Ball in a second. No pun intended. This is crazy. This should not be taking this long for a Groupie. I don't think, at least. What do I know? We have 32 Timer Balls. That's plenty. We rarely use these because usually Pokemon just go in the ball. He just wanted to look cool. Wanted to be the cool guy in the Timer Ball. And there's our grass Pokey. I kind of like Rillaboom just as a Pokemon myself. Uh-oh. Pokemon Light. Ah. Oh no, don't knock the Crookie out. Golurk, stop! He's on a rampage. Need more Yastic. Need to evolve there. Guys are not evolved. I don't think that I even hunted the whole thing yet, so we're not even at full shiny thing. That's not what I'm looking for. We got the auto battle. That's really what we were here for. So let's go make that TM, I guess, or give our Pokemon a nice washing. Okay. Make sure it's a nice washing, though. As always, gonna wash Ko. I don't know who else likes being washed. Probably like anything except ground and fire and maybe rock. I don't know. Rock might not mind it too much. I don't know. You'd think it would because it's weak to water, but I don't know. I don't know what else would maybe just like some poison types. Yeah. Love the way that Arcaladin sleeps. Great. Okay. There's that. We can make the TM. Check our Meowstic spawns first. We weren't even in the area though. No! We get him? I think we did, yeah. Huh. You didn't hear the massive dragon thing falling off the cliff? It's probably as loud as the truck that just went past. Now we're looking for that insta-catch. And Golurk to come out again. Grookey, don't even do what the other Grookey did. It was not cool. Would not have worked against Golurk there, Grookey. Hearing noises, I guess it's because there's windows open. Put him in a nest ball. Ah, there we go. Very good, very good. By the way, happy Holy Saturday to you all. Blessed Holy Saturday. Easter tomorrow. So also happy Easter, because I won't see you tomorrow. Alright, we can Terrastalize to knock this guy out. That was my goal in the first place. Before I saw the Grookey. So it looks like he's gonna nominate himself. Let's heal up when we go back to make that TM. Surprise another Pokemon. There's another Poplio. Poplio is the I would say probably the most common in the coastal biome here. Grookey also relatively common, but really only on the beach. I think there's maybe one more area I've seen Grookeys. Nice, thank you, Poplio, for making that quick. In the quick ball, haha. One more of each of those. I could do 4 instead of 3. Again, just so I have 1 for the dex and then 1 for my one of each for the dex and then 1 fully evolved 1 for myself to use. And we need quick balls apparently. I don't know how much money we have. We can use some repeat balls now, finally. Trying to see what that thing was in the distance. It's just a Trumbeak. Well, that was rookie 3. Good. Good. Different kind of Pokeball for each of them. Ooh. Let's claim a new reward. Gold ball cap. Beast ball next. Cool. 3 rewards left. 240 is the end of it. It's 242 in the dex, but I don't think they require you to get. Hey, Pokéleo, what's up? I think they require you getting Iron Leaves and Walking Wake for the dex. I think it's just the other 240. Hey, how's it going? Yes, yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. I'll be at the vigil. What time's your vigil over there? I think ours is 8. I was probably gonna go to our vigil tonight, but I'm gonna be going with my grandma tomorrow morning instead. 8? Yeah. Nice, very nice. Very happy for you. Yeah, yeah. I'll be having a little Easter get-together with my parents and sister and her family around that time. I could have swore. Yeah, I got lurked to 99. That's actually what I was trying to do there. It was a little past that already. Congratulations, Lurk. You made it. You don't need this anymore. Yeah, yeah, Easter's tomorrow. Happy Easter. I won't see you tomorrow. So happy Easter beforehand. Oh, you don't need to be. All of you guys, get out of here. Yeah, you traded me that golem, and then the next day, very next Terror Raid battle I probably looked at, I found a golem. Of course. That's how it goes. Every time. So we do have 2 of them now. We didn't have to trade them over. And yeah, we did, in the meantime, between streams, we did grab this shiny Meowstic that I was super happy about. That's from this outbreak, which I'm still hunting down. But yeah, that's actually not our goal to hunt that down right now. We are currently looking for a Pokemon to level up next. That'll work. And then back to this box over here. That box is fine. Yeah, you need one? I can even give you a Graveler if you want. I don't know if this golem. I can't remember what that was. I'm not gonna grab that other rookie. Yeah, give me a second. Once I go online, I don't know how that works with my clock being set back right now. But our goal is just to finish getting all the BP we need. We are very close, so I'll pick up some items, I guess. Yeah, I will do that for you. The only one I have on here, I think, is that raid one, so I'll grab a Graveler for you. And then we only need to do the one trade. Nice. Pokemon swimming. I think we can handle that. Maybe. Smile Tentacle. You beautiful squid. Auto battle. Okay, back to the Meowstic. Oh. That's right. We switched. Armory should be fine, right? Yes, what is your favorite Pokemon right now? Always interested in that kind of information. Snom? Snom. I love the name. Can't say I ever gave the Pokemon itself much consideration. How come you like Snom? At the moment. Oh, now we finally got to the end. Schnoom. Okay, well, I think we can handle... you know what? We don't even need to knock these guys out. Let's do it anyway, because we're going to be resetting. They're going to be gone. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. They are kind of cute. Catch a Pokemon. How about a shiny Meowstic spawns and we catch that? Or just a Poplio, I guess. It's not as interesting. Guess I don't have to keep hunting this down. Alright. No more shiny Meowstic for now. Yes, you could certainly join. Absolutely. I don't know. How does that work? Do you inherit the shinies that of the group leader, right? Is that how it works in a group? Or the outbreaks, that is, not the shinies. You know what I mean. One Poplio, probably find one in the water. Yeah, I think that's right. That's what I've noticed on my nephews. I kind of like sometimes whenever they always want to be the group leader, and sometimes it's kind of nice because then I'm like, all right, cool, let's see what outbreaks you got. Maybe I'll hunt one of yours while you guys are messing around. Yeah, that is what I mean. Yep. No Poplio yet. We also have Roki and another water type, I'm pretty sure, out here. Think. I might be wrong about that, actually. Might just be Roki, Poplio. Yeah, I don't know. Bulbasaur and Chikorita are also here. We need them. And there would be two more. Okay, alright. Much as I love all these feathers. Ah! Oh yeah, sure. I don't exactly know how to do that. Actually, don't have any friends on Switch. Hello there, Poplio. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go. I'll do it, like, not on stream, so then I guess everyone's gonna see you put it in anyway. You can put it in Discord if you wanted. Oh no, our last quick ball. Okay, we should just dive ball this one. Yep. That was some damage. Okay, nice. Thank you, thank you. Pin the message so everyone sees it. No, how can I? Copy. Oh. Copy. 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 There we go. Oh yeah, there you go. Post it in the general on Discord. Yeah, thank you. That'll be a lot easier. Go in this die ball, Poplio. Yeah, at some points in the future there might be times where we do some off-stream hanging out for those of you who are just playing Pokemon sometimes. If I'm ever doing some off-stream shiny hunting or something, or just like quests or whatever, who knows? Discord, of course, the best way to do that. So. Although I don't know, I mean, I think I might take the voice channels off for the time being until we can get some moderators and stuff going in the Discord and get it like going properly. Then I think I might add that stuff back in. But for now, I don't think we really need it anyway. We'll still be able to group and everything, so that'll be fine. Go ride! Stop! Crazy, the crazy dragon. Yeah, that's all our Popplios, and that is all our rookies. Rogi are like on a little beach, right? I'm not going to go get them right now. That's not necessarily what we need to do at the moment. But, yeah. Just a deerling. I don't even know where I'm going. I guess just go make a TM. We'll fly. I think we gotta like sneak up and terrestrialize and all that kind of stuff again. Okay, posted. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I will add you like right after the stream or whenever I can get back on the Switch. We're going at least to noon, as usual today. But yeah, do have some Easter things going on later. Alright, we're so close. Oh, let's just do a terror raid, okay. I'll do that. We don't even need to do that. Terrestrialize, make a TM, and sneak up on something. Let's just do that real quick. Although, yeah, I guess I should do that to get it out of the way. Clear the Elite. How do I have... Are you serious? How do I have almost 1,000 Eevee fur already? When did I even hunt any Eevees ever? Since last... Oh, there was a Vaporeon outbreak. Never mind. Yep. I take it back. Oh yeah, well that's not... I'm not really farming BP today. I'm just trying to unlock the last place, which is gonna happen in a second. And now I just feel like I need to do the terror raid so I don't have that on the thing anymore. I'll just do that. I don't have to do the other ones, because if I'm going to do that, then I'll have more than I need. That one, I guess. We can, maybe. Oh, yeah. Let me get you a Graveler. See if I can sneak up on a Graveler. I wouldn't be able to terrestrialize to defeat him at least, but whatever. I can at least maybe grab one. Unbeknownst to him. Oh sure, yeah. You can come with me, but I'll have to unlock the biome and reset my clock first. Ah, I got him. I do not have any footballs. Whoops. Yeah, and we'll just have to see what outbreaks I got, and then depending on if there's anything good or not, I'm gonna be actually hunting down the legendaries from those treats instead. That's the goal. Pokemon in flight. Let's just do that right now. Okay, I may have an answer. Hey, Geodude. Is that enough? Exactly enough. Still didn't do the terror ray though. Whatever. I do not have an answer to that question. I'm not sure where the name soccer comes from. I have no idea. I assume we call it something different because we have American football, and so we have a different name for football. But why it's called soccer specifically, I do not know. Yeah, I never looked into that. Maybe you may know. If you think you know, then it's probably something you just thought up yourself, and then you probably don't know for real. Chances are. Oh, okay, maybe it may have, yeah. British schoolboys. That sounds like it would be maybe right. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I mean, it would have some kind of slang for it that still carried over across the sea. I would imagine. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I could see that then. That sounds pretty much the same. Oh yeah, that's got to be it then. If that's what they called it, a sock. Yeah, that's definitely where it came from. Okay. We're good. I do want to do that terror battle though. Hold on. It's still the closest one. Either one of these will do. Try to do the easier one, and then I'll be done. Get to reset. I'm gonna unlock the biome first, then reset. What do we got? Okay. Flying type. Anything for you? Yeah, that does sound right to me. It's the only thing I could think of. It's not associated with any other word I know, so that makes sense. All right, Gloom, you're going down. Except Sock, yeah. Which has a K on the end, right? Yeah. At least a sock goes on your foot, and that's like, makes some sense, I suppose. Blizzard here. Blizzard for free. Oh, flap. My sister loves Alola, well, she just loves Ninetales, because, I mean, what girl wouldn't? I do not want you. But Alola Ninetales is great. She was using it in Let's Go Eevee. I can imagine she would probably be all for it, and she'd probably even play a snow team around it in the real games if she ever played them. It might be an Ice Stone evolution for Snom. Yeah, I think that might be right. Oh, my phone on me, or I'd check. That might be wrong though, so don't quote me on it. Put an Everstone on it, and you'll be good. All right, that is that. Let's go back to the entrance, and let's hope that we get a coal outbreak. I guess once we reset, all starters will be available. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see how good he is with Eviolite on him. I appreciate the dedication to him, though. The old schnob. Alright, here we go. Last one. Polar Biome. And 150 to spare. Hit love. Alright. Alright. Go back to the entrance. Not Ice Stone. Maybe it's just level then. Could just be level. I can't remember. I think I may have just caught Frostmoth both times. Yeah, that's the safest route. Just take it off whenever you need to. Yeah, there you go. Just get him to 100 and you'll be good. Everstone, level 100. Good to go. Let's fly back here. Yeah, I have... What do we have? Reshiram? Zapdos, and Kyogre treats, and I'm pretty sure we got the Kyogre treat because of our group barbecues. So again, thank you specifically, and others, but thank you as well, certainly PokeLeo, for all your group help to unlock Kyogre, at least eventually, once we get him here. Maybe today. I was hoping to maybe do the Pokedex today as well. I mean, we've been trying to do the Pokedex for a bit now. So close. We're so close. All right, here we go. Back to normal. What I usually do is just turn when I go off, and then I set this back, and that's about it. And then I give myself 12 hours pretty much. And then anytime I want 12 more, I just do it again. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Didn't we grind them out a bunch one day? Maybe you didn't. Maybe you... Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yep. I think maybe Saturday. Maybe not the last time. Yeah, the last... I think maybe the last Scarlet version stream. Yeah, you did quite a bit. You also traded me the Graveler to get my Golem. Should have traded me. We should trade Gravelers back and forth. All right. Let's see how lucky we get. Yes, I will absolutely. Got him ready to go. Nothing here. Blitzel. Tepig, nice. Wasn't that in your top 5 starters? And a Smeargle. Okay, cool. Smeargle and Tepig, that's amazing. Tepig definitely going to be the hunt. Definitely going to be the hunt. Gotta check all of them just to make sure. Annihilate? Are you kidding me? Annihilate. Tie between Tepig and Chimchar, that's right, yeah. Nice, nice. Annihilate may be hunted later today by myself. That's possible. A little harder than Mankey and Primeape, I guess, but still, it's there. Mareep and Drifloon. Limit. Missed something down here. No. Love Disc. Someday we'll have to actually get Love Disc, I guess. Maybe we'll get lucky and find one. Find one in the biome here. Go-Goat, I think that is. Yeah, right, the big one. Go-Goat, Gyarados, and that is it. That's it. Okay. No EVs. No EVs. So definitely Tepig, no doubt. Go Hyper Trade and Snom, yeah. go max him out. Tepig, that is awesome. I'm always happy to find Smeargle though because yeah, good competitive Pokemon. We'll get several of those. I think I have one on here right now for myself or for somebody else if it's not one I keep, I guess. Yeah, I'll Union Circle up. And where is Smeargle? You should be here, unless it was Violet. Oh, it was. Okay. I thought it was Scarlet. Oh well. Yeah, I had another Vaporeon outbreak. Did not get lucky. Didn't get another one. Too bad. Got 2 Rowlets. These are not shinies. No. I do have a shiny Popplio though on my Violet version. So that is pretty nice. There is Graveler. Put these down here so they're out of the way. But that is like the more shiny box. That's like Shinies 3 there. I'm running out of room though. I need to mess around with this stuff for sure. There we go. What does this Graveler look like? Sorry. It is timid. Hopefully get lucky in a raid one day. This will also reset our raids. Who cares? Yes. Yeah. What can you do? Hunt down a bunch of them. Whoops, we're not online yet. Gathering a group. Oh, we can connect from there, actually. Usually not the case, but it is here. I'm connecting now. Is it going to take us to news? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah, Mighty Salamence is up. Might try to do that tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah, every day, first time, yeah. First 43T. All right. So, tapping's cool. Might have to. Okay, so how does this work? Do we hunt it separately? First Pokemon all grown up, nice. Yeah, like does the stuff that you do affect what I do, or okay, all right. So once it's hunted down to the end, it's okay. Let's find out. Or was it down in the corner here? Yeah. Gonna fly down to the. I guess either one works. Gonna fly to this one. Looks like it might be a little closer. All right, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna stay for the whole hunt right off the bat here. We might hunt it down, see if we get lucky, and then Tepig up there. I don't think. Oh wait, yeah, I have Tepig. Yep, we do have this already. This is just a question mark. Oh. Where is it? Tepig? Surely it's not a. There. Wait. Did you have? Wait. Did we both have to be here? Okay, I can watch you knock that guy out. So yeah, okay. It looks like maybe we did have to both be here for it to happen. So it is probably a group effort. But why? Is there only one? Where are they? Okay, good luck, Snom. Good luck to you. Worst outbreak possible for you, but where are they? Get out of here, everything else. Nice, nice. Looks like it's not shiny, is it? No. Right? The little squeaks. What in the world is happening here? What we have here? Skarmory. Sorry. Not you. The bridge do some work. It is shiny. Okay, I was gonna say that has a very white face. Not used to that white face there. Nice. Did you hunt that down, or was it a random one? Oh, by a streamer. Nice. Oh, you're in a battle with it. Shiny Shuriken. Oop, spawn some of those out. Sounds like he's also a shiny hunter, not just a Greninja lover. I bet. not enjoying the Tepig very much. I'm imagining. This one just following you. What's up with it? What's it doing? Get him, Mark Allen. I'm just gonna stand on him. I guess. It's a tough outbreak. They don't really want to spawn. Rate the Pokemon? 10, I guess. Out of 10, Shiny Deoxys. Any Shiny Legendary probably be 10 of 10. Guess the bridge isn't perfect for this either, but it works out. That was your friends, nice. Always nice to have Pokemon from. Oh my goodness, Pokemon from your friends. It's like, why does this Squirtle look different? That's why. Wait a second, does that mean we have to. Wait a second. Do we then have to choose. Okay, wait a second. We're not shiny hunting together. This doesn't work. I don't. This is like the worst idea possible. Why would anyone shiny hunt together if you then have to choose who gets the shiny whenever a shiny appears? That seems like it doesn't make any sense. You can see the Squirtle, but could you have gotten him? Did you see him before, or do you see him now because I'm fighting him? I'm sure you do need the Squirtle. I also need the Squirtle. You did. Let's see. I assume then you can catch him too. So I guess I'd have to. What just happened? What just happened? Okay. Alright. Okay. If this is how shiny hunting works, I'm sorry, we gotta disband the group. This is the worst idea this is the worst idea ever. This is horrible. This is the worst way to shiny hunt ever imagined by anybody. Pokemon. Horrible idea, Pokemon. Horrible, horrible idea. Dude, I just despawned a shiny Squirtle because of you. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. That is so bad. Oh man, that is rough. That is the worst way to start this stream. Our shiny hunt. Our shiny hunt is destroyed forever. No, I know you didn't say that, but I was curious. And now we know exactly how shiny hunts work whenever you're grouped up. And I'm sad to say that Pokemon destroyed the possibility of that working out ever. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Unless it's like, oh yeah, let's shiny hunt and you get all the shinies we find. Like, okay, well, that sounds like a good shiny hunt to me. Yeah, don't feel guilty over it because yeah, I mean, you did say you needed it, but the reason I ran was one, well, I was curious mostly to see if you could actually see the Squirtle. I have no idea why it despawned. I don't know why it just ended up despawning. That was just ridiculous. That just doesn't make any sense to me. But again, I don't know how the whole group outbreak hunting thing works. And I feel like it's somehow messing with everything. Because like, look at all these Tepig showing up now. We disbanded, and now I'm getting like Tepig constantly. And it's almost like we had to both be in the same area or something. And then it makes like this circle of an instance. This is just me spitballing here, trying to figure out why a shiny Squirtle just despawned on us. I gotta say it's there because there's some kind of circle of an instance between the two of us inside a shiny outbreak area or something, or an outbreak area in general. And it maybe was right on the edge of that circle. I don't know. It was like over here, so I guess it could have been like the edge. That's possibly what happened. That is super disappointing. That is so disappointing. I love Squirtle so much. I love Squirtle so much. Tips on shiny hunting, just do what I'm doing. That's all you do. Just knock them down until you get the... Have you never done it before? You'll get 3 different messages. I don't think we got any of them yet. So we'll wait for those messages to come. We may have gotten 1 and missed it, but that's fine. So it's after 20, after 40, and then after 60. And so what you're trying to do is get to 60, and that's going to give you your max shiny odds. Oh, we still have to trade Graveler, by the way. And there are no more Tepig spawning. I'm going to keep an eye out and see if the game grants me another shiny Squirtle for all my efforts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do that, and then depending on 4.5 hours. Awesome. Yeah, and depending on where and what you're shining, what you're shiny hunting. What is that? Oh, Magniple. Stop. Depending on what and where you're hunting, you use different methods to respawn stuff in without knocking it out. Because once you get to 60, you don't want to hunt anymore, because that means the outbreak is almost done, almost over. And if you knock any more out, then you might end it. See if we can get one of those messages, and then I'll trade you that. Trade you the Graveler. Man, these Pokemon are all over the place. Thread the needle. Yeah, it still just does not make any sense to me. Why? Look, the Tepig are spawning the whole way over here. So why would the shiny Squirtle despawn here? Do you just not ever get... If you're in a group, do you just not get a chance? Do things just despawn if you run from them? Just automatically if you're grouped? That's possible. Yeah, and if you want to, quote-unquote cheat, it's not actually cheating, so feel free to do it. I just don't do it to try to, to try to make it more interesting, I guess, more than anything. But if you are looking for something specific, then you can just reset your clock. And if you do that, if you save and then do a clock reset, like back a day or whatever, then nice. There you go, shiny Geodude. Do you want that to be your golem? Or you want to keep that a Geodude as well? Okay. Yeah, give me a sec. I still don't think we saw the message. We must be waiting for the second one here now. But yeah, if you reset your clock, if you do the clock trick, then you can, you should just need to give him a candy. Just level him up once so he evolves. But yeah, you can keep doing the clock trick to try to get Froakie if you really want one. The outbreak, that is. I love shiny hunting. I mean, I can only, I guess, do it so much. But that's the great thing about Pokemon, is there's so many different things to do. If you get tired of doing one thing, you just do something else, right? Yeah, I do the same thing. The only time I use the clock trick at all is whenever I have one I'm already hunting and I want to give myself a little more time. Like I showed you, I'll just put it back from PM to AM, pretty much. Just give myself 12 extra hours to hunt whatever it is. And another way to do it, I found, is if you log in for the first time of the day and you don't save your game, and you don't like any of your outbreaks, just reset your game. You don't even need to do the clock trick, because if you didn't save, then it's going to reset all your stuff anyway, every time you log in for the first time of the day. A nice way to do an easy clock trick. Scuff up your time, yeah. I agree. So yeah, if you don't want to mess with your time, then that would be an easy way for you to do it. If you want to, even just to do a couple times in the morning, or the first time you log in for the day, just try for a few times. It's 20. Yeah, I just noticed my clock's like a minute or so off. Even though I always resync it, it doesn't apparently not synced. Something's not synchronized correctly. I didn't miss the message, right? We certainly didn't miss the third message here. So hopefully we're not gonna... Hold on a second here. I'm not gonna let this mess up. Remember that we turned autosave off. Autosave is off. Saving now, just in case we somehow missed all 3 of those messages about Tepig. In this situation here, as much as I prefer kind of just running back and forth, it seems like it's not really faster to respawn stuff. Okay, Outbreak is definitely getting lower. That's what we were waiting for. That's the second message. That means we just knocked out 40 of them. So let's turn auto save back on. Alright. Okay, and now we can hunt 20 more down, and we're going to get 1 more of those messages. And once we get that, then we're going to be at full shiny, best shiny odds, that is. And then also, the shiny charm helps. Do you have the shiny charm? I imagine most people who played quite a bit in the DLC already have it. So, but if you don't, you're probably very close, I'd imagine. Do we have pick up items on the ground, I guess? Oh, swimming Pokemon, huh? Auto battle, how about that? I think we can manage that one. What even does a shiny Tepig look like? Is it just slightly different color? I have my phone usually with all of them, like a browser tab with a list of all of them. But my phone's not on me right now. It's charging in the other room. I should probably go get it. I think it's done now. You did not miss anything. Oh, I hit the, I got the message for the Tepig. It's the 20, 40, and 60. Again, I don't know if you've seen those before, but that's what you're shooting for. We got the second one at 40 that says it's the outbreak is definitely getting lower. We're just looking for the last one that says that they're almost gone. And once it says they're almost gone, then you stop. And that's really the only big trick. After that, it's just about how you... For this, as much as I would want to run back and forth, it's kind of a nice place to just set a picnic up to respawn them. Nice, nice. So yeah, I guess we just have a couple more. And we can trade whenever. I think I have to turn my camera off again, huh? Shiny with a mark, pretty rare, but not like super duper ridiculously rare. There's a decent, if you find a shiny, there's a pretty decent chance it has a mark, I'd say. Especially if you're using certain sandwiches. If you're doing the one that's the level 3 sparkling encounter and mark power, title power, then yeah, you have a quite a good chance then. The what? Did you have one with a mark? The Geodude, you mean? Nice, nice. Yeah, it's pretty rare. I mean, it's as rare. I mean, just think of like how rare a regular marked Pokemon is. Maybe find one in. There's one. I don't know. You maybe find 1 in 10 or something. So 1 in 10 shinies may end up with a mark. Something like that, I'd say. What are the chances of a mark, though? Yeah, that's the shiny odds. with the shiny charm, I don't know. Marked shiny might be the same as normal odds around that. Oh, we just got that last message there. Good thing I saw it, or I would have messed that up completely. All right, Tepig Outbreak is prepped. I'd call that. Now all we need to do, no more knocking stuff out. Just need to picnic. This is probably the best way. Wow, nice, yeah. I mean, I've come across some shine. I don't know if any of them had marks. I didn't really find that many random shinies without the shiny charm. A few, but not many. On here I have 2, I guess, still. So we found... They're actually from different games. On this game we found Sir William here. I don't think either are marked or they'd have them on there, yeah. And then Golduck was in the beginning of... Both of them were pretty much in the beginning of the playthrough. Golduck was in the beginning of the other game we started. I had a Sneasel. That could have been marked. I traded it away. I don't know if it was or not. I don't think any of these were random ones here. So Rockruff would have been the next random one. And that was, by the time I got him, that was Shiny Charm random. So yeah, that's all the randoms I had on here. Literally 1, and then 1 on the other Scarlet version I'd been playing. And my Violet version, because I played a lot more of that without the Shiny Charm, that has a lot more random ones found. In fact, yeah, a lot more, because I pretty much got the Shiny Charms around the same time, and I barely had played this playthrough, because it was more of a quick run through. Yeah, you ready to do that? Let's do it now. And then we'll give the audience a look at Shiny Golem before he goes away. Poke Portal. Link trade. Oh, here we go. Oh, let's do what do you want to do for link code? Oh, hello, one other person. Or more than one other person if somebody else stops by. Sevens. I guess I'll trade you that Graveler anyway. Might as well evolve another one while we're at it. I'm not sure if I remember what the shiny Graveler, Alolan Graveler and Golem look like, actually. Are they similar to the regular ones? Like gold? She's been passed out like this whole stream. Like she had a rough night. You're good, take your time. I know how it gets with annoying boxes getting filled up where they shouldn't be. I'm excited. Monday, gonna be hanging out with the nephews pretty much all day, and we're gonna be playing through Kitakami. I have so the Scarlet version I started on stream with you guys, and then I switched over to this playthrough because it was my real main. That one's like at the end of the game, of the base game, and so I'm gonna just rush through that today and tomorrow, get that guy ready to go through Kitakami DLC Part 1, and I'm gonna play through with my nephews, and I'm gonna end up getting that one. Oh, that looks so good. I like that so much more than the regular Geodude. I mean, regular Graveler and Golem. I mean, not that Graveler Golem shinies are bad in, the other ones, but I don't know, I kind of like that orange color. Kind of cool. Accentuates his hair. I didn't realize he had hair on his arms. It's funny. That's a funny Pokemon. I kind of like Graveler. The only problem I ever had with him is, playing through Gen 1 or whatever, you had to have a friend to trade him. And that was so hard to do. And I had my sister and my cousin and a couple other friends, and we had the link cable and all that stuff. But yeah, it was just such a pain. If you want to just do a playthrough, right? It was so hard. That looks pretty cool too. I like that. I really like that. But I would use Graveler pretty often anyway. Ended up more so being Rhydon though. you know, it's just a little easier. You get them so much later is really the issue. Yep. Yep. The other one like that, of course, Kadabra. Alakazam was one of my favorites all the time. And, of course, you could barely ever get Alakazam to use. And Gengar. 2 of them. I would use those all the time. Sometimes I'd still use Kadabra and Haunter just because they were good enough, but it's not the same when you can't evolve them. They made all the good stuff were trade evolutions. Did you know there's only 3 pure fighting type Pokemon? I actually just forgot what one of them is. With evolution lines, that is. I guess with three evolutions, not necessarily more than that. If they have 3 evolutions, there's only Geodude. I'm sorry, there's Machop. There's the Timber, the Machop with a stick. And I am forgetting the 3rd one now, but I just saw that in a video recently. Alright. We are done hunting the first part of these Tepig. Get out of here, Squirtle. You upset me. Just looking at you upsets me. I really want a shiny Squirtle now. Man. I can't believe I found that, and then you found the shiny Geodude literally right afterward. That's funny. I hope he does well for you, Rock Electric. I've considered using him in Let's Go sometimes. Okay, you know what? Now that we hunted this down to the end, to perhaps be hunted at the end of the stream again as we go away. First shiny and Violet, nice, nice, very nice. Always feels good. Always feels good to find any random shiny, let alone when it's your first one on the playthrough. I'm playing through that other character I've just told you about. I had to get the shiny charm, of course. So I just traded over all the Pokemon. We need. Wait, no, we don't need anything in the canyon. I take it back. We need stuff in the coast and the polar biome still is all. But yeah, I'm just wandering around there. I have the shiny charm because I traded from home the entire living Pokedex that I have in home, just to get and then put it back in home because I don't want them on there. I just wanted the shiny charm, and so I'm just always looking at everything I pass. Am I gonna get a random shiny on here while I'm just doing this happy little playthrough? Who knows? Some of those shinies I might end up doing as giveaways, as well as all the singular Pokemon. And even if I end up getting something really cool, like just a normal Pokemon with really good stats that I use during the playthrough, maybe that can be a giveaway item too, just for fun. What am I doing? Oh yeah, what I'm doing is going back to Paldea for a moment. And we are first, wait a second, also. Yeah. It felt bad for you. I'm hoping it feels bad enough for me that it gives me another shiny Squirtle. That'd be great. One time I was hunting shiny Bisharp, and I messed something up. It was like an autosave problem again, or something that I did. And I was pretty upset with myself. I lost a shiny that I had already caught, a Bisharp, and I was pretty upset with myself. And like 5 minutes later, I found another shiny Bisharp, and that was before I had the shiny charm. So that was somebody looking out for me up above for sure. Maybe it'll happen again. We'll see. But we don't believe in that health and wealth stuff here, though. So yeah, we still need a bunch of the starters, but I feel like that's it. I feel like that's it, right? Okay, let's go back through here. Yeah, I feel good about any shiny, honestly. I just love it. I like Pokemon in general. Just kind of the same thing with animals, to be honest. That's why I like Pokemon, I feel. So we do have everything. I mean, Pokemon, there's a lot of reasons why it's a good game, why it's a good thing in general, but yeah. I am also the collector type. Alright, let us go back to Paldea then, for a moment. Yeah, missing a decent bit. Oh, you meant two non-starters, yeah. Not anymore. Not anymore. We are going to go here. Now, which one do you think he was standing on? Here or here? I think he was standing on this. Well, either one. I think he was standing on the one nearer to this. So we're hunting Reshiram right now. Hold on. Hold the phone. We might need some Pokeballs. We might just need some Pokeballs. See if we can catch him. We're still only an hour and a half in here. That's good. 139 Ultras. Nice, nice. I don't have too many of anything really right now, other than Pokeballs and Great Balls, but those don't count. They are nice for barbecues and I guess other random catching, but that's really the only time I catch random stuff, right? Or anybody. Sometimes if you're hunting like a low-level shiny outbreak, maybe. That'd be the only other time, I suppose. Pokeballs. Need a bunch of quick balls. Let's see. Don't have too many Ultra Balls either. Let's grab 50, I guess. Oh my, we have no money. I'm gonna have to use league points. I hate to do it, but let's do it. Let's not go too crazy then, if that's the case. And some quick balls. And oh, we'll go to Dusk, and I think that's it then. Okay. I think we can spare it. I think we can spare it. Alright. Fine, we'll just have to click on a couple terror raids and we'll make that back. Alright, let's just run from here, I guess. I use repeat balls all the time, yeah. If it's shiny, if a shiny of something you have, for sure. Then it all comes down to what ball you what ball you like the most. But then repeat balls, in my experience, and just in my understanding of the game, are one of the best Pokeballs you can use, especially, again, on something you've already caught. If you didn't catch it already, then it's not good at all. You know what? Let's save right here, just in case. I don't know what's about to happen. Although we did hunt Raikou down already. He was kind of just chilling, so I feel like we're just going to run into him when we find him. And I do think it's on this higher one. It makes more sense. Snacksworth was talking about being up on a tall place, so. Hey, look, an item. Even better, a TM. Body press. I'm doing some Snacksworth things because there seems to be a lot of them. So, yeah, we're gonna do a couple, at least. I think I'm gonna do this and then Zapdos too, and then maybe take a quick break, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish the Pokedex, and then we'll see where we are with time. And I might also get another snack from Snacksworth, and may or may not leave Kyogre, my boy, for the end. As much as I'm tempted, I am tempted to use him because he's good and people use him. And I do kind of like the idea of a rain team. Path Lighthouse. Oh, okay. Yeah, every legendary, it's amazing. It is amazing. Are there any that are exclusive to one game? Or, like some that are exclusive one game and not the other, you know what I mean? I don't know how you say that, but you know exactly what I'm trying to say. Pokemon that are exclusive. No? Okay. Good. Because I think I have Kyurem Treat on Violet, and I have Reshiram on here, but that's only because I haven't gotten too many yet. Now, I just assumed that this was the place that he was talking about. I guess I could be wrong. Raikou I was able to figure out on my own. Quickly. Zapdos I would have gotten wrong, apparently. Lasado I can see that, yeah. Saying try because you already know. Said something about looking down on a town. And you could look down on Zapapico from Glisado here. At the same time, was there not something else? Oh yeah, the Paradox Pokemon, that's the other thing we need to do. So Pokedex completion, getting all the starters, and then the Paradox ones. That would be the last thing we'll do for the Pokedex. And we will be, Oh, Montenevera. Yes, yes, I see. I was just assuming it was Zapapico, but there goes me assuming wrongly. Highest peak? That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, we could have flown there, I suppose, huh? Oh well, we got an autosave. Hey guys. You little ice things. I kinda like Bergmite, he's kinda fun. Finally smart, yes. Seals. Grab this guy while we're at it. Oh hey look. Wait. Wait, it's just a never mind. Nothing. Nothing there. Just a cryogonal. Wait, were you just guessing this, or did you know? It was a good guess. Check all the peaks. Oh, you're okay. All right, I'm gonna keep on this thought though. Articuno around here, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I have Articuno treat on Violet version. I do have the yeah, I think it's looking out the north or something. I can't. Oh no, it's in a it's near the lake. Yeah, it's near the lake. Yep. Because Snacksworth saw him while he was taking a ice swim or whatever. Sounds like the worst thing to possibly do ever, in my opinion. I hate the cold. But for some reason, I spend a lot of time in the snowy places in this game. I am hunting Reshiram. Reshiram, yeah. Did you think I was hunting Kyurem? Is that why we're in the snowy place? Kyurem's in Snowy Peaks, yeah. Hey, that's the white one, right? Okay. I do kind of like to find them on my own though, so you don't need to tell me where everyone is. Wait. Oh, Kyurem is the black one, but it is in the snow. I'm looking for Reshiram, which is the white one, which is supposed to be. That's funny. The thing caught you there for a second. Okay. Yes, okay. So with Reshiram, it said that he was on a mountain. He didn't say he was on a mountain for Reshiram. Kyurem is in the. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting places in this game, and it now makes sense why there's so many, like, empty, odd locations, because there's a bunch of legendaries to show up in all those places. Later on. Like they had it all planned from the beginning. So he was looking at a town of working people, and I immediately narrowed that down myself to Cortondo and Zapapico, but Zapapico made more sense to me. Can you get shinies this way? It might be possible. It might be possible. Koskarafa to me sounds more like a city. Zapapico seemed like the one because it just seemed like, if you're thinking of like a working town of working people, the one named after a pickaxe. And he said something about the dirt and carving out the land and something like that. And all of that seemed definitely to point to Zapapico in the mines. And he said he was looking at the town. So it could be from like right here. Wait, could it be from here? Isn't there a Paradox Legendary around here? Or maybe. Oh, what are you hunting in the desert? Shiny hunting, one of my favorite things for sure to do in the game. Hunting anything, I guess, is kind of fun. Now I think we're getting a little too far from Zapapico. Sato Desert. Okay, what is it? Where, work in shops? Yeah, that's true. I don't know if that's what Snacksworth was talking about, however. There are a lot of shops in Coscarapa, that is true. Also seems more like a city to me, though. But we are running out of mountains. You said he was on a high... Wait a second. Up here? Could be right over here. Not this thing. Not this little hill, which we also apparently haven't explored. I will check it real quick. But this... He didn't necessarily say he was on a mountain. He did just say a high place or something like that, I think. And this certainly overlooks Zapapico. Oh, you remember seeing it? You sure it wasn't the mines? Oh, let's grab this. I think you may be wrong. Unless that's some other crazy giant white chicken thing. I think we are okay. I'm just gonna whip a bunch of Pokeballs at it either way, so yeah, we're good. Nice, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's the view. I just assumed it was one of the high places in the mine, but you know. Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked to him. Yeah. Hello there, giant legendary Pokemon. How are you doing? The ice thing that can merge with Reshiram. What is that? Oh, is that like some music from, what is this, Gen 5? Cool. Because this is how you catch legendary Pokemon. You throw a quick ball, and then you reset the game. No. I mean, that's how you catch legendary Pokemon. You just throw a quick ball. And you move on with your life. Ooh, Archie, level 98, exactly. Nice. For your hard work, Archie, I believe you've earned yourself 2 rare candies. There you go. Happy being done leveling. And we have another legendary. I can't believe we just caught that in our first quick ball. Do they have a lower catch rate in this game or something? They have to. They have to. There's so many of them. Yeah, you don't go there. You go wherever else. And now Sure. You know what? No, I take it back. I take it back. Let's do this. 98 on Sticky. Sticky's almost 99. Alright, now we're going to put in our Burn and Morty. There we go. Almost got them all done. Kyurem, Zekrom, that's right, okay. That's what I was forgetting. The Z. Rookity. Rookity, that's the only pure flying type Pokemon? Is that right? Maybe there's one that doesn't evolve, perhaps. I don't know if I can think of any other ones, though. That's weird, though. I wasn't sure if there was one. What? Alright, well, there's one. Zapdos, you say, is in the lighthouse. Let's go check them out. What was the... I thought he said windmill, so I must have just misread, and he said lighthouse, I guess. I can't remember what the second part of that was. Looking at a city, I think is what it was. Did we... What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Lunala treat noise. I got one on Violet as well. I have Lunala. I got Articuno. I got the other one that I just said. Kyurem. No, wait. Yeah, Kyurem. We just got Reshiram. I got Kyurem. There's 3. I can't remember what else I have. I think I have a couple more, though. I was going to check that out, too. There's so many to catch. Check that out as well. Let's just fly up. Turn! Yeah, it's actually easier, I found, to turn if you just turn off to go to glide real quick. Hello there, Zappy. So yeah, what city is he looking at? Oh, I guess that one. Just like we did when we climbed up here. Yeah, sure. Gotta love Zapdos. Gotta love Zapdos. All those OG legendaries. Raikou was a great way to start. Yeah, we will possibly try. I'll try. I'm not sure because yeah, you might be in bed by the time I'm back. Play some more. Let's try quick ball again. Did the same thing happen with Raikou? Have we caught all these legendaries in the first quick ball we threw? This seems weird. Something's odd about that. It's like it's meant to happen. Alright, I guess that's it, except for Kyogre now. Which is the Gracia Stones. Yeah, I'll have things to do tonight. I might be back just in general. We'll have to see what time it is. If I am back, you'll... if I come back, I'll let you know on Discord. Maybe do some barbecues. These guys don't have a box, I guess, do they? Oh, wait. I have this random legendary box that's never going to be full. It could go here. And where did Raikou end up, anyway? Raikou! There you are. You're in Kitakami for some reason. Probably just where he ended up. Put him in there with those guys. Nice. Yeah, the Paradox aren't technically legendaries, but they're like kind of. Don't they have legendary stats? This is just a random Pokemon, right? Alright, nice. We already talked to Perrin, so we do have those other 2 unlocked. Let's go actually talk to her one more time because I think she's gonna show us. Yeah, that's the golem that you just gave me, because I think the one you helped me get last time is on Violet version, and then I have another one on here that's from a raid, so it wouldn't be 66. And I'm gonna go get some more coffee because I ran out. Sydney, how are you doing, Pop? You finally awake? All right, let's talk to Perrin real quick though. There you are. Hey, bud. Yeah, show me those photos again. That's on the side. Okay, that definitely looks like it's going like into the tag tree thicket. Got a couple waterfalls there. I think they're all headed into the thicket. The thicket of things. And that one is, oh wait, oh that's right, because they're both in Area 0, yeah, so never mind. It's just going to be probably maybe somewhere higher up. That one's in one of the watery waterfall, like, big circular areas. I was wandering through those both times playing, wondering to myself why they exist. That is why. That's why. Let's look at that other one more time. Aaron. Yeah, okay, so this... Oh. Yeah, this has to be high up. This has to be high up. Because I think that cloud ceiling is the initial one. It's not the one. Because, yeah, if it was the other one, we'd be, like, in the way down in the cave. So that's, like, on one of the high peaks. That should be... Both of those should be pretty easy then to find. That one's also not too far down. Alright. That is where we're gonna go next. Should we do that or the starters first? Let's do the starters first, because that's easier. Well, maybe a little easier, but also, I don't know, I feel like the other ones are a better way to finish the decks, right? With the pseudo-legendaries. They're more pseudo-legendary than the real pseudo-legendaries. Which is also not necessarily I don't think the right term, because they're, I don't know, I guess they're like semi-legendary, not necessarily fake legendary. It's not like they're trying to be legendaries. What am I doing here? Checking out what I need. So we got Poplio. Let's just finish the coast first. I think I just need everything except those two. We didn't catch any of anything else, right? Brokey, Chikorita. Not Chikorita, but by the way, I do know where Cyndaquil and Chikorita are found now. Why I was messing that up. Bulbasaur is what I was trying to think. And there's still one more Chespin. We have him already, so it can't be him. We'll find it somewhere. I think it's another water type. Yeah, okay, we'll go up there. And I'm going to go right here, because it's the place I found the most Bulbasaur was like right outside this area. Yeah, I mean, I assume the term just applies to anything that has high enough base stats. In total, that is, to be comparable to a legendary. But yeah, I wouldn't really call him a fake legendary. I just call him like a semi-legendary. Which I kind of like using those guys. I feel like that's a nice, like they're powerful, but it's just not, it's not like you're using a completely fully OP team of just a bunch of legendaries. At least they're only half legendary. Alright, I am going to take a quick break here, though. Maybe we'll catch Bulba first. Gotta love all the original legendaries and starters are all amazing. Bulbasaur. We already have one of these, so we could technically throw a repeat ball. Now let's try one. Boop. There we go. Not even 10 minutes. Make some coffee is all. Just takes a bit. Unless something goes wrong, like I spill it, or I don't know, hurt myself or something. You never know. You never know. But barring any setbacks, should be like 5 to 7 minutes. Alright, yeah, let's do it now. I don't see any Bulbasaur, so. Good. You gotta wait, pup. Sydney's waiting for her midstream snack treat. Maybe I'll give you one. Maybe. One more month. All right. Just a couple minor setbacks, but we're good. And that coffee is hot, as it tends to be. All right. Got one Bulbasaur. We're only going to worry this time around at least, about getting 3 of each. I guess I'll worry about the 4th one on my own. New fighter. Hard to see him. I don't know what a shiny Dew fighter looks like, honestly. Okay, let's spread our search out a little bit here for Bulbasaur. Chikorita's super easy to find. Brokey's super easy to find. And I cannot remember the other two. Like, hey, boy, chilling in a bush. Yeah, one of these days we're going to be doing a straight up Area 0 shiny hunt. Since you can't actually get outbreaks of Paradox Pokemon, we're gonna just have to do that ourselves at some point. Eat a sandwich and go hunt. We can just like run around. It's literally all we could do is either we run around sandwichless or we eat a sandwich. It's the only 2 differences. We can have no outbreaks, no I guess that's actually it. There's the shiny charm, which we get that, of course, that increased rate, sandwich, and outbreak. I guess those are the only ways to get increased shiny rates. We can at least do 2 or 3. There we go. That is 2 or 3 Bulbasaur. Speaking of, one more Bulba. We'll go do Froakie next, I think, because Chikoritas are like right down near the center. So well, they're all over the place, but like any lower grassy area, find Chikorita. Froakie, I feel like it's a little more specific where you find him, but still super easy. So we'll go hit that area. Hey, Torkoal, what up, buddy? I love that Torkoal, I guess, like, Torkoal's so bad that he's good, right? Like, everything else is good about him. He has good stats, and I think his base stat total is good, and his speed's really bad, which means it makes the rest of his stats better, because if his total's good and his speed is bad, it means the other ones are all good. Come here. And, of course, then if you're using Trick Room, then, boom, you have a really fast Pokemon all of a sudden. In your Torkoal. Get that puppy. You need to like go out or something. Yeah, I mean, we might as well just stay up here for one more Bulba instead of wandering around somewhere we don't know if we're finding them or not. So we know we're gonna find them here. Not in the water. I think there might be another water one, but who am I forgetting? Oh, what? No. He's in the savannah. Bulba! Star! Just... Hey, Bulbasaur, turn around! Quick ball first, I guess. I liked the grass poison typing before it was cool. Before Amoonguss was a thing. I always loved Venusaur. I like Vileplume too, but it's like, how can you use Vileplume when Venusaur exists? Back in the day, of course, you just used it if you didn't have Venusaur or Bulbasaur as your starter, but yeah. 4 languages. Nice. English, Spanish, German, and Japanese. Nice. I heard from my friend I have had in college that was from China that Japanese, at least relative to Chinese, is a lot more westernized as a language. So just like I guess compared to Chinese would be a little easier to learn, perhaps. Chinese is also, I guess, gets into all kinds of other things with the different dialects and whatnot, but I always thought about Japanese maybe picking up a little bit. The Duolingo, I used Duolingo for a while, but then of course their philosophy got so woke that there's no way I'm going to continue with that nonsense. So I don't use Duolingo anymore, but I was learning a bit of Latin with it. Well, I mean, I was learning, I did like all the Latin stuff with it, but it was all right. I had my own Latin lessons though, so I mean, it was just kind of like extra Latin that I felt I could take for free, so I did that. I did a little bit of Spanish on there, a little bit of French, a little bit of a very small amount of Polish and German, because that's what I am. Oh, I meant to ask you, what was, I think you may have mentioned it already, what was your first Pokemon game in Generation? That's third Bulbasaur. Let's move to it was Gen 8? Okay, so I was going to say, so you did implicitly say that because you said Cinderace was, or I guess Scorbunny was your first Pokemon, right? Scorbunny's cool. Scorbunny's cool. Pretty sure Squirtle was my first. Yep. Missed out on that shiny. Poplio. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm old. Chikorita. I didn't think we were gonna find her here. It here. Is a boy. Again, it's all over the place. Yeah, I started with Gen 1, but trying to think. I may have started with yellow version, but I'm not going to count that as my first Pokemon because, yeah, that doesn't count. And I'm pretty sure I had yellow, blue, and red all around pretty much the same time. It is very surprising how far they've come. Whenever I first came back, I played the first 4 generations whenever I was a kid. And then I didn't play any. I just didn't play any until recently. About a year or so. I guess it's been about a year and a half now. Yeah, year and a half since I got my Switch and got Violet and Scarlet version and Arceus. And I'm like, wow, this is a lot different. This is crazy. So yeah. Compared to Generation 1, there is really no comparison. There really is none. But Gen 1's still amazing. I'm actually doing a playthrough right now to have one long video playthrough of it. It's just a very casual playthrough. Nothing crazy. I have every Switch game, actually. Except Let's Go Eevee, which I do plan on getting at some point. I'm just not in any rush, because I have Pikachu, and my sister has Eevee already, so if I really, really felt like I needed to play it, I would just borrow it. Every Pokemon Switch game, yeah. Of the main game, of course, plus Arceus. So none of the, like, I do want to get the new Pokemon Snap, because I love Pokemon Snap, the old one. So probably going to do that. I thought that was the Froakie area. Am I wrong? Is it maybe up here? Check the beaches. The Froakie's like all over the beaches, I thought. Unite is free, right? Unite's the free one. I do have it. I have played it a bit. I like MOBAs. I played a ton of League of Legends. Like, that was big whenever I was in high school, whenever I was a little older in high school, and into my young adult years. League of Legends was getting huge and getting even huger at that point, and so yeah, I played a ton of League of Legends, a ton of MOBA. That was specifically the MOBA of choice for me and my friends. We played other stuff too, but League of Legends more than anything. So, but that just being said, that yeah, MOBAs, I am familiar. My generation is also brain rotted. We were the start of that, pretty much. Not really the start of it. The TV generation really did kind of start that off, but really it wasn't even them. It was really even just before that. It just got worse and worse from there. It just continued to get worse due to technology, mostly allowing entertainment to take you over, which is what everyone has to be careful of whenever they're playing Pokemon, and most aren't, which is why you have so many crazy people that play video games out there. Hey, a Froakie. I say they lost the plot. I say that about most people. If you don't know what life is about, you get caught up in like goofy nonsense, things that don't matter. You lost the plot. Maybe it, of course, is always going to be inheriting the generational sins from the past and then adding on. So there is that. Oh, you're out. You're up in the air. Well, let's heal then in that case. But at the same time, there's always the breakthrough cases. All it takes is being able to. I always like using the analogy of Plato, the philosopher, Greek philosopher, Plato's cave. It's a famous analogy that he used, the cave, and sort of coming out of it as a means of like gaining like real sort of knowledge, like a awakening of the mind in a sense, not like being woke, but like where your mind, you unlock your mind to the point where it's like, oh, things kind of start making sense. I realize I've been looking at the appearances of things instead of things as they are the whole time, and you kind of hit that point, and then everything kind of changes, and then you can sort of put that in a religious sense, and that's why like my conversion was much more intellectual than I guess a lot of people's might be, because that's just what it was. I came from being Catholic to then not being Catholic to then being Catholic again because I studied it and nothing else made more sense. So yeah. So it was more of a, and that's why, I mean, and because it does make sense, that's why I don't really like when people kind of are just like, yeah, just believe and don't worry about it kind of thing. That's always a dangerous route to take, I think. Because then we end up where we are now, where nobody knows why they believe what they believe. And that's why people fall away, because they don't understand what they're doing. And then we get to the point, again, where nobody really starts to understand anything, because everybody gets stuck in Plato's cave, and nobody wants to leave. And then it becomes the point where nobody even realizes that they're in the cave in the first place, and that there's a whole outside world, you know, waiting for them. So that's how we got from brain rot to religion. I hope I just tied that all together there. But religion isn't just like, you know, structure religion thing. Religion, like in my definition of it, at least, like a strict definition of it would be like the way that one interacts with a higher power or what that which is above them, whether it's like a you know, some kind of higher power or just a you know, like a philosophy that doesn't have a sort of like God sort of thing. This Froakie is annoying. You know what, I'm gonna try to throw another quick ball. Let's see if we can just reset this guy. But in that case, yeah, it's sort of like there's other ways you can, like the justice due to God would be another way to see religion, but it's more than just like that thing that I go to on Sunday. It's because like if God exists and he's the creator of everything, then we sort of like, that's kind of like the thing that should drive our entire lives. So you'll hear that driving a lot of things that happen in the sort of in the background, but especially when we get onto moral and philosophical topics, which I love, being that that's what I'm trained to do. Finally, now we found the Chikorita where I thought I'd find Froakie. I found a Froakie where I thought I'd find a Chikorita. There's another Froakie where I thought I'd find a Froakie. Now maybe we can use some dive balls, perhaps. Yeah, really the reason that everyone's brain is rotted is because, again, they've lost the plot. And you lose the plot whenever you don't realize that there's more meaning in life than most people give it. I think we talked last time even about why that's also the same reason everyone ends up so miserable these days. I feel like we'll find another Froakie, right? I did want to save this for here. I guess I should have found maybe better areas to find these guys. Save this for the stream, that is. Chikorita or Super Easy to find, so I'm not really worried about that. Cavern. That's right. Mudkip. Aha. That's one of the other ones. There might be two. I don't think there's two in there. When I was looking, I have no idea what any of those words are after that. Hey, there's a Proki though. Were you just trying to say looking in Zapu Pico? Oh, the desert. For him, you mean where you fought? Oh yeah, I was looking in the mines. Yeah. That's where Zekrom is. Nice. I totally knew that. No, I just had it wrong. I mean, we were close. We had it right. We were on a high place that overlooked Zapu Pico. Just the wrong high place overlooking Zapu Pico. Yes, there's a lot of them. No, so how many would there be then? How many treats altogether if they're all the legendaries? Do you know the number? 23? Nice. That is so many. That is so many. Truly, there will be a legendary box. And it sounds like we're going to have a lot of grinding to do on alternate characters to get extras. Yay. My nephews apparently love playing alternate characters. They got like multiple, and they finally traded games, so they play through each other's now. It took them a while, but they did it eventually. And so, that's great. I just didn't expect, I mean, they really must blow through the game. I don't know if they're like trading over their high-level Pokemon and just like running through the game again. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to ask them. It does seem like they usually have the same ones, maybe a couple new ones here and there. My nephew playing Scarlet now for the first time has been using Ancient Tusk or Great Tusk. So that one obviously is newer. Although it could have been the one that was traded to him a while back, for all I know. Wow, whoa. Wow, 69. That is crazy. Seriously, 69 total? We're gonna need more than 2 boxes for the legendaries. Does that include the Paldea ones? Or like the, you know what I mean, the Scarlet Violet Plus. That's nuts. 71 total with Mew and Mewtwo. Wow. So there's not a Mewtwo tree, huh? That is... Oh, okay, so total with the Scarlet Violet. Which I guess would only include Koraidon, Miraidon. I don't actually know what all it would include. Terapagos and Ogerpon? Yeah, never Mew. Absolutely not with that. Mew's one of my favorite Pokemon for sure. Froakie. Okay, let's go. Wait, we're done with Froakie. Let's go grab Chikorita's. And I know where Mudkips are. Over here. We'll do for both of them. Go through. This comes out the other side where Chikorita's will be. No, Arceus, yeah. Mewtwo, yeah, I can imagine. I've had Mewtwo a lot in the past, but never one that I guess I could bring this, you know, to these games, so that would be cool. I guess I don't appreciate it as much because I haven't experienced the lack of Mewtwo in the Wi-Fi age. Of course, back in the day, you just beat Gen 1 and then you have yourself a Mewtwo. Man, there are Mudkip in here. There's also a lot of Diglett. Yeah, sad times. Now you can... Oh, wait a second. Oh, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Gen 1, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Hello, Mudkip. You may just have to wait a bit, but I may have a Mewtwo for you. Oh, a new sword when it was released. Oh, to get the shiny Mewtwo, yeah. There's so many ways to get it. Also, to have gotten a shiny Mew, I just always miss when they give out shiny and regular Mews every time. I always miss it. Obviously, being that I haven't played Pokemon in years. And as a kid, I was too young to probably, you know, understand what was happening to have gotten one. When they were giving them out, at least for like Gen 1 and 2. But yeah, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee at the end of the game. You catch Mewtwo in Cerulean Cave, just like in Gen 1 regular games. So I can hook you up, bro. Pretty sure, right? Shouldn't be any problem. Just pop him over to home, pop him over to here. I think as long as he, yeah, as long as he can come over to Scarlet Violet, yeah. And if not, I do have the other games. I haven't played Sword and Shield yet, but as long as he can come to one of the games, I can hook you up. Or just trade through home, I guess that would also work, right? Hey, Mudkip. Oh, nice. We also had a back off-guard task. Let's try another quick ball. I'd rather not put him in Dusk Balls. Nice. Maybe we got to get 4 Mudkip. There's a bunch of them here, so might as well. And then Chikorita on the outside of the cave. Salty sandwich. I think just one more after that. Oh man, running short on time. That's okay. Okay, we're just gonna go 3 Mudkip. It'll be alright. Yeah, because he's not gonna. This one's not gonna cooperate. Yes, yes, that's true. Yeah, once I play through them, we'll show. It'll be a bit. So, so your payment to me for that would be, you know, being a sub for all that time as I get an extra Mewtwo and Arceus, right? So thank you as well. All depends. All depends. If I get an extra one and you still don't have one, I'll hook you up. That's kind of one of the things we want to do here anyway, is have those extras for that reason. And also for the reason of giveaways too. But if there's someone who super needs them, then absolutely we'll help out. We got a friend, and I'm sorry guy, can't remember who you are, which name you are, but I will as soon as you chat again. Actually, I think there's been 2 different ones looking for Iron Boulder, just for a trade back and forth. We will do that eventually once we got them. Man, we are taking damage right here from this Mudkip. What's happening? Oh wait, yeah, we're not resisting ground, are we? Yeah, let's just catch it. How about that? You are the only one? That's fine. VODs happen too. Some people check them out. That's kind of the goal. I wish I could edit them down, but I don't even know how good the videos would do if it's just an edited down VOD of something that already exists. Get in there, yes. I did mean to try out some multis. I've done it in the past, but not on Nerds Templar here. Some multi-streaming to Twitch and Rumble, but I forgot, so didn't do it. That was actually going to be today's stream. I was going to do it for maybe the first time just to check it out, since it was Shiny Hunt stream #1. I'll eventually try it though, just to expand our audience. Dead end. Oh, that means that these are both exits. This, that is an exit. It goes to... Okay. Yeah, this is good. This'll work. Still not sure what that last Pokemon is. You can just go polar biome and then figure it out eventually. Chikorita should be around here, I think. Maybe. Double battle! Go farther this way. Wait. Am I going the wrong direction? It is almost noon. Good, I have a bit. I should be able to go a little over 3 hours here. I think. Yes. I think. Alright, I guess we've got a lot of stuff to do next time we come back for next shiny hunting stream. Didn't do much shiny hunting today, but that's alright. I might just add this back to solely the Scarlet stream playthrough, and not the shiny stream series, that is, playlist. Alright, Chikorita is definitely over here. I think it's like one of the most common areas. Oh. Yeah, 4 foot. Okay, nice, nice. Right in the afternoon. Getting close to time. Is the rest of your family also Catholic, or is it just going to be you? Your nan? Okay, nice, nice. Okay. So she's like a non-denominational or something. That was where I meant to come out of the cave, but that's fine. Found one Chikorita on the way anyway. Yeah, this seems to be the easiest spot to find Chikorita, and then like right behind here. Yeah. That's pretty normal these days. Very normal here too, and I think we're actually slightly better than some European countries, but we're not good either. It's really no better. The stats aren't looking good, but again, it is the brain rot. That's half the reason I'm here. It's half the reason I'm here. This is the world I come from that rotted my brain initially, so I kind of was hoping I would, one, find some like-minded people, and two, maybe help some other people out that are a lot like me. So what's up? Seems it's working out so far. Okay, we need to get a little farther away from here. What was that blue thing? Is that just a pop Leo, maybe? I don't know if you can find him here. Seen Chikorita here for sure. Friends are important. Real life friends are also important. That is part of our goal, is to also stress the whole like real life is important thing. That's what's nice about being Catholic, is you have your parish. It's like a second family, or a first family if you don't, have like a close family in general. I'm blessed to have a close family and a close parish both. That's one reason I don't want to leave where I am, because it's just... Hey, no sorry. Oh, never mind, I'm looking at your face. You do not have black eyes. Chikorita. Aha. Okay. Well, that's that, other than the one I can't think of. Could go polar biome, half hour, or an hour left. Say an hour. I think I can go an extra half hour here. I think it'll be cutting it close. I think we can do it. Polar biome. Knock all these new ones out. All right, Pokéleo. Yeah, go get prepared. Go get prepared. Something worth taking the time beforehand. Some prayer, perhaps. First time receiving our Lord. I was much too young. I mean, not that it's something that somebody needs to like remember to and appreciate to get the graces for. That's the whole reason, is it's for grace. And we don't earn that in any way. But it is always nice to have that experience. You know what, let's do the 2 hard ones first. Unless we just find something else on the way. It's quite possible. One of our 2 fire buddies. Out of the 4 that are in here, 4 of the 6 starters in the icy place are fire. You heard, well, you're probably going to hear in a second, actually, because it's almost noon. The Angelus. So it includes some Hail Marys. So and there's 3 of them, so it does kind of sound like a rosary. Okay, hi guy. Didn't know you were in here now. Apparently this thing spawns in the cave here. The reason this is so tough to get the Cyndaquil spawns is because you can't. They already don't really spawn. You can't get a sandwich down in there. You can't get a picnic down inside. And all this stuff spawns all over around it. And so, like, by the time you get in there, you already have all these things around. So you gotta try to, in my experience again, have to, like, get in as fast as possible. I don't think you can jump, in fact. But yeah, see, already this stuff's spawning, so try to back off a little more again here. Get those guys away at least. Yeah, you don't want to catch the ledge like sprint in. Maybe we just knock this guy out. That might help us too, because it's going to be 1 less spawn. Alright. Probably a bit before 1 here. I don't know where my phone is, so I did grab it, I thought. There it is. Sorry, Sydney. That's probably very comfortable for you. Oh yeah, 10 minutes. The Angelus, traditionally a Catholic prayer, set at 6, noon, and 6, and so we're always streaming at noon. I figured it's a nice thing to do, so I always usually do it. I have an alarm for 6, noon, and 6 for that reason. I think this will be okay. I might stay for almost another hour. I'd like to get all the starters and then at least get the 2 Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet, if not also Violet somehow. Yeah, feel free. Feel free. Especially if you know the Hail Mary, then you can join in for that. Easy to find online too if you just type in the Angelus prayer. Or just Angelus. Oh yeah, that's right, they're all Terras. Yeah, for the Stellar era. I'm kind of tempted to just catch this one, actually. Why not? Oh, okay, there you go. Perfect time. That was the goal normally for these streams, was to be done like at noon, maybe finish with the Angelus, but we almost always tend to go more than that. Someday that won't happen, maybe. We'll see. The Arceus streams have tended to be a little shorter though, so there is that. Last time I got this to work, it was because I had the fire encounter power going. I think I might have to do that again as well. But yeah, Cyndaquil do spawn in that cave, for those of you who may not know. And let's go try Chikorita. Yeah, yeah. Do whatever you like. That'd be great. I'd very much appreciate someone joining in with me. Yeah, I think this is the closest one here. Oh, and that is almost how you spell it, a U instead of an I, and you got it. Vulpix. Oh yeah, it's in the Metagross cave. That's what it is. Yeah, so way down here actually. Yep, that's it. Which is angel in Latin, which is the first word of the prayer, the angel of the Lord. Is how it starts. Go too far? No, we didn't go far enough. Is it down here? I did just hunt. Where was I hunting around here? Oh, it is up there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was a Minior hunt. I was unsuccessful. I always hunt Minior when I see them. Right here? Yeah. Yeah, Chikorita. We got Chikorita. Did I say? Oh, I said Chikorita. I meant Torchic. I'm sorry. You are correct. And yeah, wait. Maybe. Yeah, I know it's on one of those kind of ledges. We went too far though. Be higher up. It is right over here somewhere. Thought it was near this thing. Is it right here? Ah. No. Yes. There it is. Okay. The Metagross cave. The Metang cave. Sorry again. It isn't here. I feel like maybe we just eat a sandwich. Let's find something we can make that gives us fire encounter. I think I have a lot of ingredients. I should be able to make quite a bit of things. Ah. Mind me, folks. Looking for a landing area. Somewhere that's flat a little bit. Aha. Should have probably caught that score bunny, but that's okay. We'll get him. Name anything? Snowy. Sorry. Goalie. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Nice and easy. Those are my kind of names. That's about all I can come up with. Perfect. It's also good when they all like sound good with the same ending like that. All right. Fire Encounter. These are by far the two hardest ones to find. Hey, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's right. Pickle and olive oil. Yeah, I remember that. Yum. Yeah, we did that last stream. Yeah. I feel like the thing is going off in a second here. Yeah. Maybe if it had a few more pickles, then it'd be okay. Pickle sandwich. There are some very gross sandwiches in this game, that's for sure. That should do it for us. Level 1 should be fine. Especially for Cyndaquil's a little harder. Chikorita, or I'm sorry, Torchic, I didn't have much trouble with. Yep. I think we have some. I think. Literally all. Oh yeah, whoops. Back and forth we go. Yep. Just try some Ultra Balls. Nothing great for fire type. Look at them Matang, he's just staring me down. Wow. Do I think Pokemon should keep its starter theme, Fire, Grass, Water? Yes. Yes. I wouldn't mind if on some offshoot game they messed around with something else. Actually, I think that'd be interesting. But with the main series games, I don't know. I don't think I'd like them changing a whole lot of anything in the main series games. But yeah, at the same time, like the action combat and stuff they're trying out with Legends VA, I'm super excited for that. But at the same time, I would not want to see that in a main series game. And I think that would go for the starter theme as well. But I do think it'd be cool if they tried something else out. I've always wondered about that. And like you play like the fake games or whatever that people make, the modded ones. And there's all kinds of different things like that, but of course you can do it yourself in a way. I'm sure many people have. I know I have. Yeah, exactly. Do it in a Legends game. I guess maybe before you get too far into it. Oh, there's the alarm. It means in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, Amen. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Behold the handmaid of the Lord, be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Hey, what's up, Taylor? Nice icon. Nice and straightforward Pika. And that was our third Torchic? I think, maybe. No, just a second. Okay. It's gonna go choose from the flock over there, but never mind. One right in front of us. Alright, yeah, see you, Pokéleo. Have a good one. And congratulations again. Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe I'll give you a shout out on Discord if I'm after my festivities here. If I have some time to play, and maybe we'll do some barbecues or something. Yeah, see you. Peace out. 3 hours. That's right. Yeah, if not, yeah, Tuesday will be next stream. Still doing Tuesday, Thursday. And, okay, we haven't done Friday evening yet for the battle stream, but this coming Friday evening, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to be time, finally, 6 p.m. Nothing will be going on. Good Friday was not really the time to try to do it. But that's okay, because I was kind of just tentative about that anyway. And then also, the week after that, I think I'm going to start, because we're going to be quite done with Scarlet by then. I think Monday mornings, not this coming Monday, but next Monday, I'm going to start doing my hard mode, my first hard mode playthrough on Scarlet. See how fast I can get through it. I'm hoping like two pretty long streams, like 2 4-hour streams might do it for me. We shall see. This started at 3 for you. No, wait. I think it might have started at 1. 9 a.m. for me here is when it's supposed to start. It was more like 9:30. But okay, Torchix, I'm done with you. Get out of here. Need to use the rest of this firepower we got over in the Cyndaquil. Don't even do it, you little chicken. You know what? We only have 3. Let's get one more. Let's get this one too. Since it's standing guard. Watch it take 5 balls. Or worse. Yeah, I'm gonna be the only evening one is gonna be that Friday evening battle stream. I think. Yeah, that's it. Other than that, it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday as usual, and eventually Monday. Oh, and the other Wednesday night, but that's a trading card game. Still though, yeah, it is an evening one. And then of course, yeah, you can catch me Friday evenings. That's true. Yeah. And I think I am still going to try to find another day, another morning that we can do another battle stream. For when we do actually have enough people that we do an open league, and we have people that can only make it in the morning, my morning hours. Nice, yeah, it's usually, I try to do 9 a.m., but it does usually end up being 9:30, so pretty much be perfect timing for you. Today was going to be 9 a.m. until I messed up my my streaming program somehow. I had to mess around with it. But we got it. We got it working. And yeah, this Torchic is gonna be annoying. Get in the ball. Nope. Yeah, and good. That I'm glad. I'm gonna be counting on you and maybe some other folks that have been stopping around to maybe help me out to flush out this Battle League of ours. Of course, you guys should see it as your own as well. We'll be the competitors, anyone out there who wants to compete, of course. Yeah, I'll see you though, Foggy Leo. If I don't see you later, happy Easter. God bless. Keep repeating. Repeat. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that, man. You're awesome. Door check. Stop it. The dust ball, maybe? We are in a cave. It's just like, I'm gonna waste that whole sandwich of yours. I'm gonna save all those Cyndaquil. Aha! I hate using dust ball and stuff that isn't like ghost or dark or you know, like poison and psychic are okay too, I guess. That's about it. Let's get out of here. Okay. We could just fly, but yeah. Might as well just grab these guys while we're at it, because we got the fire going. Fire encounter. We can just, I mean, we can just make another pickle sandwich if we need to. Not that hard. We need to get Ninetales out of the front of our party. Oh yeah, we don't have Score Bunny yet, so this is probably going to be a free roll. It's bouncing. We're burned. Forgot about that. Be back for you. Alright, okay, do Brina. So sad I didn't get a shiny Lapras on here before the event ended. Should have had 3 shinies on our main squad for our Blueberry playthrough. Let's just throw another out. Repeat's not going to do anything. Actually, it just got dark out, didn't it? Dusk Ball again. Always Dusk Ball. I thought people had everything in Dusk Balls because people just love Dusk Balls. But now I understand why. It's like just the only ball that's ever good. Okay, Score Bunny. I've had it with you. You get one more chance, and then I'm going to run and just go to the Cyndaquil Cave again. Because that's much more important than trying to catch a Score Bunny right now. Ah. Thank you. At least we got one. Can always just evolve that one up and whatever, I guess. Just hope it has, like, slightly good nature or something. Alright, let's just fly to the Cyndaquil Cave then. Alright, we got one of them. It is up. Yeah, it's here. So it's a weird place also. The other guy is Chimchar that we'll find up here. Oh, there we go. Find Piplup and Oshawott in the water. Piplup might only be in the water. Oshawott, obviously, up here as well. And I'd probably rather find him in the water, because then I can throw some dive balls. Nice. Thank you, Oshawott. Oh, man. I think I have Piplup already on here, right? That was our egg. Oh, I'm super excited. I am so excited to play through the DLC with my nephews. They're going to get those eggs. And actually, what's nice about it is I'm going to end up with Piplup again on the playthrough we're doing. And I'm going to use that playthrough specifically because I guess it really doesn't matter for anything else, but that is, I have what's his name? Coco on there as well. Piplup proved me wrong here. And so we actually all started with different starters on our main playthroughs. But well, this one actually also, this is also Coco here. But my other character that we were playing, Temple Nerd, actually that's named Nerds Templar, not Temple Nerd. That's the name of the profile. That also has Coco. So I'm going to play through that. They have Sprigatito and Quaxley as their starters. So we're all going to get a different egg. And it works out because I actually already gave my nephew a while back from Pokemon Go. I gave him a Piplup. So he's had Empoleon for a while. And he actually already, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he already gave my nephew an egg. So they both have Piplup already. And now they'll both get in their own eggs. I'll get Piplup. So that's fine. And they'll get the other two. So they can trade each other those other two. And have all 3 of them sort of already right there. If they want another Piplup, I can hook them up, I guess. But they'll already have it. Then they'll have all 3, which I think they're all from Gen 4, right? They're just the Gen 4 starters. I love it. So yeah, that's that. And that's a nice intro to then when you get to just get all the starters. They also have Cyndaquil already, so they don't have to worry about this nonsense. That's actually also really works out for them. They don't have to hunt down the hardest one unless they want more. But they don't need to worry about that. They got eggs. Don't have to get any more any other way. They're like on top. They're on the ball with trading, breeding, getting eggs of stuff that the other one doesn't have and trading it over. They do it all the time. So I'm glad to see they're working together in some ways. In the other ways, I think they just probably haven't thought of maybe yet as much. They don't always think about it, like raids and stuff. The one time my nephew with Violet version had a really good Scarlet raid, and he didn't want his brother to get it, so he wasn't allowed to do the raid with us. I'm like, whatever. What to do though, because I kind of wanted Scarlet as well. I think I have him on here actually. Okay, we're just gonna do one Cyndaquil here because I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. He is in here, and we do still have. We should. Oh yeah, we have plenty of time on our meal powers. What I was doing on my own character, literally jumping over here, despawning everything anywhere near that place, flying over, not flying, but gliding, falling off the side, because if you don't fall, you'll stop, and then running as fast as possible into this cave. We at least got a spawn. It just wasn't Cyndaquil. We could always try knocking out spawns that aren't Cyndaquil, I guess, as well in there, and then we'll see if we get another one in there right afterward. We'll try that next time. But here, you know, you're far enough away that everything despawn. Get better to jump from the top, so you know you can make it the whole way. Try to glide as little as possible as well, so you just get the sprint in. And in we go. It's just a goalie. We got first now. Right. Stand back here. See if that helps. You can spawn. Don't knock anything out. Okay, we got him. Get down now, please. Get down. Please get down. Go Raiden. Alright, there we go. Let's get the one. And actually, what do we have left? There's somebody in the cave, perhaps? In a different cave, in the big cave, that is. 1 second. Alright, sorry again. Sneezy. Fire mouse? I don't think I ever saw that before. I love Cyndaquil. Didn't know he was a fire mouse. Alright, who else do we need? I think it might just be evolutions. No, I think we're still missing one. Two. Yeah. Are we? We should be. Yeah, Chimchar. Wait. Here we have Chimchar. How'd that happen? Oh, wait. Yeah. That's right, Chimchar. We need to find a Chimchar still, but I did evolve him through. I guess we don't have to worry about him right now. I'll do that later. We have a different one. Wait, do we have everything? How did that happen? How in the world? Where are you from? Are you in the... No, you're in the... I thought so. You're in the canyon. You're in the... Here. Yeah, we knew that. Piplup. We just caught. Oshawott we just got. Roki. Oplio. Rookie. Scorbunny. Sobble. And that's it. Okay. All right. I guess I have something off. My numbers are off somehow, which is not surprising. But hey, we're done. Okay, cool. Great. Let's find some of these things to evolve now. Again, I'm not going to worry too much about, like, you know, what we were doing the last time. Let's do this. And we'll also put you away. Sure. Okay, wait. We're missing somebody. Oh, flowers. Where'd flowers go? Flowers are gone. All right, here's these guys. We want the mat. Well, I don't think we want the speed lowered, so I guess we just go with this one. Poplio. Yeah, boy. Slow. Do we want the even slower one? Let's just do the one with neutral nature again. Let's do the one with neutral nature again. And good stats. You know it. Alright, cool. There's 3. Let's go, guys. Get those Pokédex entries. Number 1. Unfortunately, what a failure of a Shiny Hunt stream, though. We're not going to be able to do Tepig probably today. Failed to get the random Shiny Squirtle. That was my fault, but at the same time, I did not know that it was just going to insta despawn after I ran. It was surprising to say the least. But now we know. Now we know what happens. I don't really know if I want to get rid of anything. Whatever, though. I guess we'll get rid of Endeavor for now. I kind of like Endeavor. Man, to think we could have a Shiny Squirtle right now. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. Eventually we will. Eventually we'll have several Shiny Squirtles. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. We're going to have so many Shiny Squirtles, we're going to be giving those away. I mean, duh. Come on. You think I'm not going to hunt to Oblivion a Kanto starter outbreak when I get one? Bulbasaur, Squirtle, I bet they're both... Actually, you know what? I would guarantee all 3 of them. Maybe Bulbasaur might be the most rare of the 3 outbreaks. Just based on the rarity of their spawns themselves. But Squirtle come up pretty often. Charmander might be the easiest. It's up there between Charmander and Squirtle, who's easier. But they're both going to be easy outbreaks to hunt. I'm not worried at all about that. They're also relatively huntable on, especially Bulbasaur. Squirtle, a little less. Charmander, again, that's more based on the level of the area, I would say, more than anything, because it makes catching easier in Let's Go, Pikachu or Eevee. But yeah, also very huntable, shiny-wise, all 3 of them in that game. Man, Cyndaquil, though. Cyndaquil would be one of the hardest, I would imagine. But once you eat that, the Fire Encounter sandwich, Chikorita are just all over the place. I wouldn't worry much about that. That cave is also big enough to camp in or to picnic in. So you can just keep on spawning in those Chikorita as much as you want. Eat a sandwich, get the extra shiny encounter. But of course, if there's an outbreak of one of them, then you don't have to worry about any of that, right? That being said, the outbreaks of something that rare, that have those little tiny spawn areas, those are going to be the rarest of outbreaks, I'd imagine. Cyndaquil, most rare. Chikorita, probably. I'm sorry. Torchic, the fire chicken, probably second rarest. There's no other starter that was like those 2. They're by far the hardest ones. Slam's so inaccurate. I don't like it. Oh. One of the new starters coming back for ZA. They're actually Chikorita this time. I actually mean to say Chikorita. Because the other one's Totodile and Tepig. Speaking of Tepig. Right? Is that right? Totodile and Tepig? I think I know that. Solar Beam, Petal Dance, they're both pretty terrible. Let's go Petal Dance. Should have used it extra small on that one. Yeah, got a shiny Popplio. Wait, I guess that's it. Only a shiny Popplio on Violet. Do I have something else? Oh, yeah. Shiny Piplup as well. And then on here, we got our shiny Rowlet. One of the easily one of the most common ones. Both of those, Popplio, yeah. Popplio as well. Piplup, honestly, also very common in the polar biome here. In the water, all over the place in the water. And finally. Come on in, join us, Venusaur. One of the stars of the Let's Go Pikachu series, right there. I'm actually thinking about, we're going to be starting Monday morning streams are going to be the hard mode, probably starting off with Scarlet or Violet. It's going to be Violet. Starting with Violet version, hard mode playthrough. Could have got rid of Worry Seed, but I guess I'll keep it. Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm thinking about also when I finish Let's Go Pikachu, which is made for a younger audience. It's made for everybody, but it's you know, intended for a more young audience to be able to enjoy it more than, you know, like these streams we can be kind of boring here, right? So yeah, more fast-paced, just videos. And not a whole lot of extra stuff, right? A little bit of guidance is all. Other than that, pretty much just playing through the game and having a fun time. And I'm thinking about doing hard mode Let's Go Pikachu challenges that are, you know, the same kind of thing, and maybe releasing the same days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whenever I finish the first playthrough. So this one or this one. Does Greninja actually attack with special attack? If so, that's a really good one. If not, it's not. But either way, this one's neutral nature, so we'll take it. Yeah, we don't want that. That would work. That would be not as good. Here we go. Nice. Okay, we don't need you here. You go there. You go here. Here. We already did you guys. So you're there. We're done with everything but Torchic. Right? Yes. See, now that's confusing. That has best attack, that's why. So they're both decent. This one's no good and that one's decent. And it's lowered. It's, I mean, apparently special attack. It doesn't make sense, but yeah. It is special attack. I guess that'll be okay. Those are the exact same. I would have just assumed Torchic was still saying it. Yeah, this is a shiny Croagunk. Oh, we're in the shiny extras. That's right, yeah. I just would have assumed it was physical attack, but what do I know? Should know my Gen 3s, right? Not back then. It was totally different back then, wasn't it? How it all worked. All right. Still feel like we're missing somebody. Is it? I don't know. So we didn't do Piplup yet. Wherever our Piplups ended up. But it's okay, because again, I think that was one that we evolved before already. So we're getting pretty close here. 308. What should we do? What should we do? We're so close. There's no way we can get the legendary paradox on both characters today, so we should just save that for one time. We got some legendaries already. Mud shot. Don't really care. Endeavor again. Hydro pump. I really like Swampert. Rico and Torchic are cool too, but yeah, Mudkip, I guess, probably my favorite of that generation. It's so hard to pick, but yeah. Doesn't mean I'd always pick them though, right? See, it has Flare Blitz and Flamethrower, but apparently Flamethrower is much better, and we went that way anyway, so. Looks like you can take another large. Might also take a large. Yeah, nice. I mean, I guess we can try to see if we can get lucky with, see if we can get lucky with Tepig again for a couple of minutes or something after we finish this. Found in a cave in the coastal area. Again, I think ones that there's some like that spawn like in the more specific areas, but they like a ton of them spawn. We saw like a bunch of Mudkip when we were in the cave. I feel like that maybe bodes well for their potential outbreaks in the future. But yeah, right now Tepig also seems like it's a pretty common spawn. So it seems so far I've only gotten the most common of starter outbreaks. Most common, and one of the most common in Savannah, Rowlet. Charmander might be second most common though there, so that's nice. The most common probably in the coastal region biome, which is probably Poplio or Chikorita, I would say. In the canyon, it does seem Tepig is pretty common in the canyon. Polar biome, I wouldn't be surprised to see Chimchar or Scorbunny. Should be just a couple, right? No. No. Let's see. Yeah, Scorbunny we just missed is all. Okay. Would that wait? Before, oh, Oshawott and Scorbunny. Okay. There we go. They were like apparently on just another different page, or we missed it because there's only one of each. No, here they are. There's a Chikorita, a Squirtle. Actually, no, that's a different one. Never mind. That's from Let's Go Pikachu. Here's a Scorbunny and Oshawott. And a Cyndaquil, which we also need, I guess, right? It's like Tetris or something. Just grab one for now, right? In case I... Oh, okay, I do have 2 spots here. They could go there. No, those are the ones we're going to be using, so I'm not sure yet. Alright, well, they will go into their actual blueberry spots eventually. It's the ones I evolved good, but I'm not worried about it yet. Let's just get these guys evolved. Where's Greninja? Is Greninja here? No. No, that's too late, right? Here? That makes sense. Oh, wait. What's your name? Brokey. You do go here. I do. I guess I should know this. You guys are probably about to destroy me. It's too new for me. Know all that new stuff. We're running out of larges here. That's fine. We'll be alright. Use one more large on each of them. Okay. These are the real last ones. And we will just hunt Tepic for a little bit till, you know, maybe like 10 minutes or something here. It'd be awesome if we got one. It'd be awesome. Could actually even do our fire encounter sandwich again, just to make it a little easier to find them. Now we'll need a few more mediums for all of them. Yeah, that will be about all the time we have, and I'll be off to my Easter festivities with the family. And then we'll be off to real Easter tomorrow. So, yes, happy God-blessed Easter to all of you. I hope you have a great one. And Easter Monday as well. Maybe some of you have off school or off work or something. It's always fun. And yeah, that's why. But the nephews have off of school, and so we're going to be hanging out all day. We're going to be just... I'm gonna get them the DLC. We're gonna all hop into Union Circle, hop into Kitakami together, part 1, do the story together, because my younger nephew can't read, so I might just, you know, do all the dialogue while we go through. And just have a good old time in Kitakami, and hopefully beat. It'd be great if we could get through all the DLC. That's the goal. That is why I wanted to do it on a day that we'd be hanging out for a bit. And that is what's happening. So hopefully we'll get through all that. That'll set them up for Blueberry Academy, and I'll let them just experience that kind of for themselves. For, you know, the next time they want to play, or next time they're playing. And eventually, once we can get back together, then we'll get into doing a bunch of BBQs together probably, and I'll try to train them on that kind of stuff. Although they'll probably be getting several as they go, just because they do some of that stuff on their own. Mostly like raids, I guess. Which actually don't come up that often, so I don't know. Maybe they won't be doing too many BBQs, unless they see them and they really like it, and they just... like, that just is something that ends up being... occupying their time. Just like terror raids. That's like all they do is terror raids. Speaking of, yeah, we will be getting the Mighty Salamence. I don't know if it's going to be... I might get it tomorrow, since, you know, not much will be going on. Maybe. Maybe, Papa. Almost done, Papa. It's the wind. Every time it gets warm out here, the wind starts blowing like crazy, as it is right now. Oh, we're almost out of mediums. Let's just give them some smalls. Really. Alright. Yeah, so again, speaking of like other games, but we're doing Arceus now. I want to do ZA as soon as it comes out, so I'm hoping Arceus is finished right around the time ZA comes out, our playthrough that is. Then we'll do ZA, and then afterward I'm going to play either Sword or Shield, so if you guys have any input on that, let me know. Sword or Shield. I have both. Doesn't really matter to me. I doubt it matters at all which one we go with, but yeah, might as well. Shield, I have digital, and Sword, I have the physical copy. I'm a little annoyed that the Shield is a digital one, but whatever. It'll work out, I guess. I'll probably end up getting a real copy of it if I can, because it's just annoying. And that is 236. Did we not get... Oh, yeah, we didn't even do this, so here's that Beast Ball and an ability patch. Nice. And a question mark 4 volumes away. I wonder what those 4 things could be. And Sydney leaves us at the end of the stream. How bad? Right here. There they are. Just have to wait till next time. Let's hop over here. And let's hope we can find one. That'd be a great way then. It would make up for everything on this initial Shiny Hunt stream, which ended up not really being a Shiny Hunt stream, but that's okay, because we almost finished the decks. And now, so what that means, basically, is next stream is going to be pretty much the stream that I thought this one was going to be, where we truly finish the decks, but it only takes us a little bit of time, and we actually do some Shiny hunting while we hunt down those Legendaries, and also some other Legendaries, because we still got more. By the way, guys, what color is Shiny Tepig? I have no idea. You going to bed, pup? She went back in the bedroom. She went to sleep. Tepig, that is Sun and Moon? Oh, oh. Oh, was I that far off, really? Wait, no, this is Gen 5, right? Gen 6, which is XY. Wait, did I get it right then? XY is Greninja. So Alola and no, that's right. That'd be Incineroar, of course. Oh, is Tepig the Sword and Shield one? Okay. Okay. No, it can't be. It can't be Sword. Oh. Oh yeah, this is Gen 8. Is Tepig that old? Wow. Tepig Gen 5. I think I did know that, I guess. I guess I did. But that's the one I never played. That's the first one I didn't play, so... Always throws me off. I played like a very little bit of it. Very little bit. Okay, it's yellow. Quite bright yellow. Where is our pickles? No! We're out of olive oil. Surely we can get olive oil here, right? Yeah, Tepig is going to be pretty easy to spot. It would also be nice if we found a random shiny Squirtle to make up for the random shiny Squirtle we missed. Just saying, game. Just saying. That would be great. But now you guys all know as well as us, if you're in Union Circle and you run from a Pokemon, I think it despawns. I don't know for sure if that's why, but that seems to be what happened, which is unfortunate. No, that's vinegar. Really? Oh, olive oil, huh? Wow. Wow. That is what it is, right? Not vinegar. Stuff is in different. Oh, it is in a different order, yeah. Okay, we have vinegar, so yeah, it is olive oil. Go all the way back to Mezzagoza. Do some shopping. So we can make a little pickle sandwich. There's a few things that you really have to come back here to stock up on. That would be one, I guess. Onions are another one. Regular onions. Especially if we want to use the recipe I've been using for shiny hunting. Need to do more raids. I'm actually starting to run out of Herba Mystica now. Start having to grind it out specifically for that. Looks like it's going to be a tough one to find again. It's right here. Yeah, fruits and veggies, probably not. No. Yep. I'll do it. Could be here. Also, where you find picks, as I know now. Olive oil. I really need to make some money. Wow. Apparently, I just haven't been playing the game. I've just been buying stuff, and then that's it. Because that's what happens when you get to the end. I'm just getting blueberry points, man. Gotta get that BP. Who cares about money? Can't spend that. That money means nothing at Blueberry Academy. Now that we unlocked all the biomes, though, this is all like just free BP, free cash in that sense for us. Wait, a salty sandwich? Oh no, we're making sour. I guess is what the pickle and olive oil would be, sour. Oh, wrong way. The easiest way to turn I found is just to start gliding again if you're flying. That flying and turning like a big distance, a big, big turn. Very annoying. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky in the next few minutes. True shiny attempt on our shiny hunt stream. Could be more true than this, I guess, but it'll work. We don't want these guys in our party, though. Get out of here, guys. You're not supposed to be here. I know where you go. I know where you would want to. Why are those Chikorita here? Are they supposed to be here? Oh, I guess I did that on my own. Never mind. I did catch a few on my own. You are here. Wait. Yeah, you are here, Greninja. No, you're not here. You're here. That's XY. You are here. Because you're black and white. And you are Sword and Shield. Ah. Which is right here. Because it can't be, just 3, 3, 3, 3. It has to be off by 1. And now let's put these fellows back in. You guys are all 100. You guys can come. You again. And Bio Blue again. Why not? Get those grass, fire, electric, water, ice, steel. And yeah, okay. Don't need to be catching a whole lot now. Just a shiny Tepig. Not you. It will be very yellow. Be like Pikachu yellow, is what it looked like to me. I think we have a ton of pickles, I'm not worried about that. Because again, pickles are super cheap, that's why I have a bunch of them. They're good when you just have to make a sandwich with extra fill, if you have to do like a 3 filling sandwich for your BBQ. I do like, what is it, pickles, lettuce, and something else that's 90 money. Eggs. Pickles, lettuce, and eggs. Could be worse. I mean, a worse sounding sandwich, right? That sounds edible at least. Like if someone was gonna force you to eat a pickle, lettuce, and egg sandwich, that actually sounds good until you figure out that it's halves of hard-boiled eggs, then you're like, why? why though. But still, it'd be okay. Alright. See if that helps us at all there. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. At least we get in a couple spawns. Which in itself is going to increase our shiny odds because we'll just see more of them. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt every time I see a Squirtle now until I get a shiny. It's impossible to pick a favorite of the Kanto starters. I don't know how anyone could possibly do that, but again, Squirtle was my first. And I believe it's just because Blue was the first one I actually started. And then I had Red as well, which I had Charmander on. And eventually I did another playthrough, several other playthroughs, and certainly had Bulbasaur many times. Of course, there was also Pikachu, the yellow version, where you had all three of them, and I basically, like every kid back then, pretty much just run all three of them every time, right? Not every time, but almost every time. This is a kind of a nice area for an outbreak hunt. Relatively flat. You kind of know your limit over here, which is nice. You kind of know you just have to look over here. That's something I didn't even consider. With this sandwich, it works a lot better, and it's an easy sandwich to do, so that's nice. Whoa, though. I want all those water spawns. Easy enough to clear that, and a bunch of Tepig over there. I don't think those are part of our outbreak. Not that they could be shiny. It would be an awesome way to end. Come on. Shiny Tepig, let's go. Let's go. But yeah, alright, so Tuesday. See y'all Tuesday morning. Same time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, because that's what's happening right now. Daylight savings, yay. Really saving that daylight, let me tell you. And then we'll be back same time again Thursday. Those are both our Arceus streams, Tuesday and Thursday. And then we'll be back Saturday again for this. As always, is now gonna for now. As always, will be our Shiny Hunt stream, or our, in this case, still finishing up Scarlet version, because it's taking us forever stream. But this is truly the last one. Now, you saw it. You saw it all happen live today. We have everything in the Pokedex except those Paradox Legendaries. We're going to get those next time. We're going to Shiny Hunt something else that's awesome, because the game's going to be good to us. And we're also going to catch some other Legendaries. Kyogre, and whoever else we find, because we have several more. We're getting one of those treats for every 10. It was the same on Violet version. It seemed it was just giving me different dialogue. I swear it was giving me different dialogue on Violet version. I've done like... I actually didn't hunt any. Maybe that's why. Is it because... No. No, because it was giving us different dialogue when we were doing them all in a row this time. On Violet version, I got like 6. I didn't hunt any. But every time, I swear, he was just telling me I did 10 barbecues, so here's a treat thing. Or here's a, snack or whatever. So, I don't know. I figured it was every 10, and then you started saying something totally different on this game. Or I'm crazy. But yeah, we'll be hunting down a bunch of those. And if there's no exclusive ones, I guess I'll just do all these ones on here and all my Violet ones by myself. Fine, but that means I'll have 2 of each, which is great. First, I could, by the how often my nephews enjoy playing through the game again, I ought to just make them trade each other a second set of the Paradox Legendaries. instead of doing it I was gonna do it myself. I was gonna level up. That's why I was gonna do my first hard mode playthrough was gonna be Violet, because we already saw Scarlet through for 1, and I already have another Scarlet character I'm working on to get to the end. But with that character plus a new one from Violet, I was gonna have the extra Paradox Pokemon, and I was gonna use those to trade to my nephews. But I don't know if I'm gonna have to do that anymore, which means we might have even earlier some to trade away to you guys. Yay! And again, we are going to do them for like rewards and stuff. I'll probably have some that are reward worthy that actually have good natures. And then I'll have some extra ones maybe as well that may not have the best natures, that if people that just need one that don't have the other game or don't have somebody to trade with, we'll hook you up. Just like we were talking with Leo. Just same thing with Mewtwo and Arceus eventually. All those kind of Pokemon that are kind of single ones you can only get in one game or whatever. We're going to do our best. And as we have more people joining me here, and it's not just me trying to collect all these extra Pokemon, and we'll have more. And then you'll know that you can get your hands on this kind of stuff through a trade like this. And you don't have to worry if it's fake or not, because they're all real. And you can, for the most part, just watch me doing it on stream. For the shinies, at least. You know my method, though. You know what I do. I don't get into any weird stuff, so we just like to hang out and catch some cool Pokemon. Alright, I guess I'm gonna call it. We tried. We did our best. It's too bad we didn't get that shiny Squirrel. That is really unfortunate, but like I said, I think that's gonna be a relatively common outbreak. Maybe not second. I feel like Turtwig is probably maybe second in the canyon. I actually think Tepig is first. Might be Tepig, then Turtwig. I can't remember what else is here. Squirtle does seem in certain areas pretty common. Like if we're just standing down here, we're seeing a bunch of Squirtle. Oh, Litten actually seems quite common, which is great. It's also great that Grookey is pretty easy to find, it seems, too, in the coast. Probably top 3 of the 6. Maybe. Maybe. Grookey's like right there, maybe 3 or 4, I'd say. But I'd say Litten's definitely top 3. Squirtle might be 4 because of that. So also because of that, Squirtle might be rarer, a little more rare than the other 2 Kanto starters. But Bulbasaur is probably about number 4 as well. So I don't know. Charmander is definitely like top 3, I'd say, in the Savannah. So let's just hope we get a... Yeah, right. Let's just hope we get a random shiny Squirtle again to make up for the one we missed. But again, I just keep telling myself this to feel a little better about it, that at least now we know how bad hunting outbreaks together is. Maybe there's something we were missing, because I don't think either of us really knew what we were doing there. Leo and I. But there's something about it that just did not seem like it was a good idea. I'm pretty sure that if you... Okay, it's like you both have to be... Look at all those Squirtle as I say that. It seems like you both have to be in the area for the outbreak to show up, and that something about that seems to make it seem like an instance thing, and that could have also been the reason that shiny Squirtle despawned. I have no idea, but if you're like, I don't know, it was like we had to compete then for the shinies. That didn't seem like a good idea anytime, ever. So, yeah, we won't be doing that again. We won't be doing that again. Not just because of the shiny Squirtle, but I think that would be the case for all shinies, right? That's what I was saying as I ran from the shiny Squirtle in the first place. I'm thinking to myself, wait, so that means that we both see this thing and we have to decide who gets the shiny, so that would be the same for the Tepig we're hunting? Then, oh, wait a second. Well, then now we're going to have to hunt down 2 of them, and it's like, actually seems to be made twice as hard to do the hunting because there's 2 people involved, and you have to double despawn. I don't even know for sure. Like I was able to do the despawning on my own, but that made the whole situation strange in my opinion. I don't know. Seems easier to not double hunt. And I guess, yeah, we're going to call it here. I don't think we're going to find one. You never know when the next one's going to turn up a shiny, but we're going to call it. Plenty of sandwich time left, but whatever. We hit 3:38 now, so okay, guys. Catch you in all those other streams. Have a blessed Easter Resurrection Day. Christ is risen indeed. He is risen tomorrow. Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday morning. And again, next week we are going to finally start Friday evening battle streams. That's the goal. So catch you for that, hopefully, as well. 6:30 p.m. I'm going to shoot for 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then also, that's it, yeah. After that, the following Monday after that, finally, Pairs debuts. We'll also be debuting our hard mode run, starting that in Violet version. I already have my rolls down and stuff. I'm super looking forward to doing it. I've never tried one before, so it's going to be my very first hard mode run in Pokemon. I don't care to do like the modded stuff. I can figure it out on my own. The rolls to make up, and it's easy enough to just stick to them yourself. So that's what we're going to do, and it's going to be a great time. It's sort of a speed run thing, but it's mostly just to see if you can do it, right? And then move on to the next harder challenge. So that's what we're going to do. And hopefully we can knock it out in like 2 streams, which would be Mondays only for those hard mode streams, but they're going to be maybe 4-hour ones. See if we can get it done in like two streams, maybe 3 for games like this that are a little longer. But that's also a lot of, we're going to use those playthroughs to be able to get extra exclusive Pokemon, however you want to say, like one-time Pokemon, or a bunch of extras to give away and stuff. So anyway, that's it, guys. Like, subscribe. Catch you next time. Randy with Nerds Templar. Going to continue hunting a shiny Tepig later today. Peace out.